want to squee?
I don't know. I don't know what it means. Yeah, RE9 had 8 people. Terrifying.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm going to have to catch this on the vodka. I've got Random's mixtape to watch. Fair enough.
I think we might be up and running.
Oh my.
I think I might be streaming. Let me check to see if it works. And then I can tell ya.
I see ya. Right there.
All right. Sweet. I'm just waiting for it to update on my end. And then I think all I need is your stream.
Yeah, because your top right now doesn't look reassuring. So sign in to confirm something.
Yeah, well, it was working before, but let's try it again. So, yeah, let's try yours and close. I'm definitely signed in.
Just some simple technical difficulties. Hang on a moment.
I'm going to try again with your link. Because I think everything else is going. And yeah, while I'm waiting for that to load, actually, I'll just do some customization here. Alright, load and then 10.
It's annoying because some of these things we would solve as much of this offline as we could, chat, but not all of it.
For people watching this, there's a couple of things that you can only really test once it's actually live because you won't know otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, there's yours. Let's see if I can grab it. Okay, so yeah, there's yours.
Because we want to get to playing and drinking as fast as you guys want us to.
We do indeed. Oh, something's happening.
Something's happening, you say?
Why does it want me to sign in? I am signed in. There's nothing else from this that I need. So shutdown source when not visible. Refresh the cache of the current page. Let's see if that does anything.
I had to leave the mixtape stream. The cringe was killing me. I'll catch the supercut. That's not, it's a one way to do it. Random's playing mixtape. Be proud of yourself. How is it my fault? You guys make the keep trying to blame me. So rude. I know you. I was there. You guys forced him by gunpoint. I'll be honest. I don't even know whether he found out that was the thing that he was going to be doing. I don't think I've talked to him about it. Must have been you guys or Metal. Hey, MauLer, glad you played the best Resident Evil. Please play Mass Effect Trilogy. Would like your take on the story. Also watch Cabot Animations vids on RE9. I have seen that, his videos. They're very funny. As for Mass Effect, perhaps one day. Who can say?
Yeah, so everything's working apart from it's not taking your stream. It keeps asking me to sign in on OBS end, but like I am signed into my YouTube account for the Critical Gamer. So I'm not sure why it's not liking it. Unlock source, hide. Is there anything else I'm missing?
I'd probably be able to help or suggest things that if we weren't live, because if you like shared screen or something, we can't really do that right now. Because I don't know why that should be working. Obviously, you've got the same setup now as me, I think, and mine's working.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's torturing you.
Why don't you like me, YouTube? Okay, let's see. Stream. I mean, I could add another one, I guess. Like that, but I don't want to go messing around with it too much.
I mean, unfortunately, it might be... If it's causing you that much trouble, it might be something you have to leave blank for this one until we figure it out sometime. You could try that, but I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be a shame.
If it's asking you to sign in, and obviously try not to do it while you're actually like showing it, but does it mean signing in through the interact option?
Let's try it.
Don't know if it would be up your alley, but on the 29th, Mina.
Okay, I definitely don't want to do that while I'm live. Well, I can remove this temporarily, can't I?
Yeah, you should be
So
able
that
to.
people can't see it,
If you,
and then I can just.
yeah, click the eye and they can't see it. Should be right.
Okay, yeah, I think
Again,
that's probably the problem.
Okay.
All right, so if I can do that, then fine, I should be able to.
Cheers and happy drinking from the States, boys. We're soon to begin. I'm sure of it. I can taste it in the air, along with the humid British summer that has decided to barge in. It's funny because I've still got that air conditioner, so when I walk out of my room, it is like you're walking through, I don't know, just the thick, hot air. It's very very interesting. There's fights going on now because they develop every year of British people versus everyone else online, trying to explain why this is an issue beyond the temperature. Don't worry, I'll survive, and so will Drinker. We've done this before. Random is playing Mixtape. He has so much game left. I don't think anyone's going to be able to beat my record of. I think I had 7 hours on that game. That was an intense look through all of the nooks and crannies. Squee is good. Well, this is good. I know you're ignoring his backroom vids for the movie, but can I interest you in Kane Pixel's miniseries, The Oldest View? I feel it's his best work. I'm gonna like it if you and Drinker watched it. The whole thing takes an hour and a half. Maybe. The thing what will happen is if I see backrooms and really like it, I might check out some of his stuff, I guess, in general. Especially his backroom stuff. Seems like it'll be interesting. Don't know if it would be up your alley, but on the 29th, Mina releases Done in the style of Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. Game looks cool. Maybe check it out. I want to say I think I've seen like a Twitter video showing that off. Looked interesting. But I'm a little bit stacked up right now with things to do, games to play, shows to watch, movies to watch. So I'll have to put it on the old docket, the old list. Can't wait for Claire to look at the camera and say, "This is Resident Evil 2." Capcom's follow-up to their 1996 hit, Resident Evil, a brilliant sequel to the survival horror masterpiece. No, we're not playing mixtapes. We'll be fine.
Good news, MauLer.
How's it going?
I believe I'm in. So
excellent.
It should appear just now. Hey, okay. We are in. Very nice.
Guys, we only need... I told you we should start at 8:30. Definitely.
Sorry
so we're going to take half
that.
an hour.
Well, this, again, like you say, this was something we could only have tested when we were live. We weren't going to.
I blame Metal. Always his fault. He told you he didn't need to, and you trusted him, but, I don't blame you.
Anyway,
he's a trustworthy German.
Should we explain to... Yeah, you can always trust a German. Should we explain to people how this works? Do they need to know?
I mean, we've decided this time... We're pretty much just sticking to the whole, 2 hits, and you take a shot. This time, I guess we've switched over from Woodford Reserve, which was Drinker's big old suggestion. We're doing Malibu this time.
Yeah, we're really
which makes
we're
it so that we can...
it up here,
Exactly. We can take more shots of this without dying.
I don't know how we fit through the door with the gigantic jaws that we've got to carry around with us, but somehow we did it.
And so that means we're not too worried, because we'll get hit more, probably, but we are taking... That's like half the proof of... you rum nasty. I like rum. Why are you being mean to pirates? They work really hard to get us.
Malibu is like gay rum, but it's fine. It's got a nice coconut
Why
taste.
do you guys give all the gay people all the best drinks? What's that about?
I know. So anyway,
it's a bias as far as I'm concerned.
So the way we're doing it then, I'm playing Claire's mode, you're playing Leon's campaign, and we're going to be going at the same time.
No, it's the other way around.
Is it?
Yeah, because I've I did Leon on my first stream, so I'll do Claire now, and then you do Leon, so that it's a whole dynamism. You get to see both streams at the same, well, both campaigns at the same time.
Okay. How do I change?
You might need to reboot the game if you've already chosen.
I'm not gonna say I hate you, but I'm just gonna.
Wait, I told you this was you, Mr. Deaf and bad memory person. Yeah, I said it.
Wow, this is like the most scathing criticism I've ever had.
I'm so sorry. I take that back.
Close it down. So.
Have you taken like a shot's worth of rum yet? You probably have, right?
This whole experience is enough to turn me to drink, I think, at this point.
Well, I'm just making sure I can keep track of it for everybody at home. You know, the numbers, Mason.
Yeah. You can probably add me one because I have taken one. So right, let me select Leon's mode. There we go.
I'll add myself one as well, and I just shotted that, and it tastes great. I love it. No problem. In fact, I would happily take some more. Let's get hit, I suppose.
Yeah. Let me in that case update our numbers. In fact, so you've taken one and I've taken one. So let's mess with it.
Well, yeah, I can do this faster now, chat. So it was painstaking, but take for example, if we're going to move us all to tipsy, which is probably somewhat fair. I can activate all my tipsy things. So boom, 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 boom. Let me turn off all my sober things. Bedoinkle, bloop, leaf, blamp.
I like
and
that.
Now we're both on.
Let me turn off my sober things. Right. Well, if that's the case, then are we ready? Should we stop wasting people's time and just get into this?
I think we are definitely ready, sir. I'm excited. Are you?
Yes. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Resident Evil 2. Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah. So I never obviously got the chance to ask you before. Now that you've done your playthrough of Resident Evil 2, how does it compare to RE1?
A bizarre incident.
I think it is an excellent game, and it's just a slight cut above the original in a couple of different ways. It feels more expansive, dynamic, scaled up, and a bit more action focused. There is a difference. Like it's not like it replaces the original, but I do somewhat prefer it. However, it does not beat a remake.
The Raccoon City Police Department's special stars immediately began investigation. The case
I had a bunch
was
of fun with
apparently closed.
Cool game.
Thanks to the efforts of stars
I loved it
known as
when
Chris Redfield
Science Lady
and
had a
Jill
gun on
Valentine.
Leon, and she was like, "I'm gonna kill you." And then there was a rumbling in the facility, and a pipe falls on her head, and she falls over. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah. They really go for like some really earnest drama in this.
Yeah.
You can tell that, yeah, it's all elevated. Like, I think the developers themselves said that they took their inspiration. Like, if the first game was Alien, then this is Aliens. You know, up the action, up the drama and stuff, and up the stakes a little bit, make it a bigger scale. And, you know, it works. I think they take this now.
No, it really feels like a sequel. They're clearly like, we're going to experiment. We're going to go a different kind of tone. We're going to add more zombies and more resources, but also make a different location. It just feels like I get it completely that this was the sequel to the original.
It occurs to me, actually, if we timed our intros perfectly right, we could have got them to actually sync up, because you know the point where Leon and Claire's
oh, yeah.
intros actually guys are maniac. Each other.
Why'd he bite?
We're really not too far away, actually, on my screen anyway.
Again, like, it's such a more action-packed intro, this, compared to the first one, which is just, you know, getting attacked by a pack of dogs out in the woods somewhere.
Yeah.
What a mess! What could have done this?
That poor truck driver.
Yeah.
Joe Dangerous spreading the 90s cringe, yeah.
What are these things?
You know, everyone is setting their price for each £100 price
Don't
or something
move.
on mixtape, just to, or maybe you have to.
Don't move.
They have to send you something in the mail, like a check down.
Do I have to set like a monetary limit on getting me to play mixtape?
It seems what the cool kids are doing, but obviously you could just if you wanna, you know, you can just say, yeah, I'll play it, guys. Don't you worry.
I'm not gonna hold my subscribers up for money. I'll subject myself to this.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Just for
When was the last time you played like a torture game?
Yeah.
Can't stay out here. Head to the police
Have you-
station.
you-
Paid
but
never
you
hurts
jump-
anyone, MauLer.
Yeah. You'll be fine. Leon in Resident Evil 4 is not like Leon in Resident
What's going on?
And obviously,
I arrived in
this one,
town,
he is the
and the
root.
whole place went
Great. The
insane.
radio's
Well,
out.
You're a
Evil.
cop,
Yeah,
right?
but at the same time, it's like
Yeah.
a different idea
First
for the
day on
character in
job.
each game.
Great, huh?
Yes.
Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to
I
meet
think they
you.
very much like just kept
Mine's
his
Claire.
name for
Claire
Resident Evil
Redfield.
4, but they were like,
I
okay,
came to
what can
find
we
my
do with this
brother,
guy?
Chris.
Like, he can't just be another okay, he's now a secret agent. Talk about this. Okay.
Adrian Grimall, you missed a few super chats during your last open
Did you
bar.
open the
My
glove box?
super, watching The
Sure.
Boys season 3, 4, 5, stopped at season
There's
2.
a
It came
gun
out in
inside.
preparation for
Better
EFAP
take it
coverage.
with you.
Started first episode 3. Yeah, sorry that you would do that, but we will cover it so you're alright. It's not waste your time or anything. We would have had you covered. No!
There was a couple of super chats that I missed on last
You
orders.
okay?
And I don't know,
Still in one
like I did
piece.
all the ones that I could see, but I don't know if
Maniac's gonna ram us! Run!
I've been told in my chat that your game is too loud, but I would hesitate. It could just be the intro, because my intro is pretty loud as
Claire!
well.
I think mine might be, but I don't want to
okay.
mess around with the
Head to the
settings too
station.
much.
I'll
Fuck
meet
it
you
all
there.
up. I might
Just
do
wait until you're in game and then see if they say it's too loud. Should be right. Adrian, oh wait a minute. Please play Lord of Tape and Lord of Ring on PS4. Listen, I've played Lord of Tape. All right, I've paid my dues, done my
Lord
penance.
of Tape.
Lord of Tape, what the?
It's like, welcome back to the conversation, Drinker.
All right, I'm in, and now I'm the girl.
Alright, so now that I'm into
Running
like
away.
a slightly safer area, I can mess around with the volume control ever so slightly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what have we got here? Okay, yeah, it's probably Resident Evil 2. It's way too high, so let's put it down to 50%, and then off
Yoda
we
flow.
go.
Freeze!
Alright,
Who are you?
let me know if that's any
What are you
better,
doing here?
chaps.
Hold your fire! I'm a
definitely
human!
sounds
What are
better
you
for
doing
me.
here?
I always love what he does with Claire. Sorry about that, babe.
Sorry about that.
He's just...
I thought
I
I
know
mean,
Kendo
she is
like
a
fan.
babe. What could you say?
She is, yeah. I know
What's
Kendo is like a
going
fan
on in this
favorite, but
town?
man, he's got the goofiest fucking voice in this.
I don't have a
Someone said he sounds like Eskia in Expedition 33, and I was like, oh my god, he does.
Yeah, oh shit, he does, yeah.
The entire city was infested with zombies.
The entire city was infected.
Yeah, it's when he's like, by the time I noticed something was wrong, it's like, you don't get out much, do you, buddy?
Alright. So you get to have a shotgun, I get to have the bow thing, right? If I
man,
grab
well
it.
done. You got the shit end of the deal there.
It's alright.
Do you just run in and take the hit and get the gun?
That's what I'm trying to get. I took one hit, and can I get out without taking a second? That is the question. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Don't worry, guys. That is half a shot ready to go, but not yet. Not yet. Will you and Gary talk about the Buffy episode where she fights monsters in the haunted amusement park with 3 other kids and a talking dog? Listen, we don't cover the non-canon episodes, okay? That's a ridiculous, crazy nonsense.
Here's an
Then
interesting-
again, Scooby-Doo.
I don't think
My
there's
body is
auto
ready.
function in this one.
Uh-oh.
Which normally is
Back
not...
away!
I always wanted to be in like the recording booth when it's like, okay, do zombie noises.
Blah. Yeah. It reminds me of the sequence in Shaun of the Dead where they're all, pretending to be zombies.
Yeah.
Now you gotta put more into it. It's like, alright, who made you king of the zombies? And he does
Yeah,
this
he
thing, he
does
goes,
one.
yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like he's so deflated then it's like, yeah, that's pretty fucking good. Damn it. Oh, I forgot as well, now that I'm playing the Steam version of this, I can skip the door opening animations, which is a big old deal as it happens.
I don't think I can, so good for you. Ah! I got hit a second time. Unfortunately, that means I'll have to take a drink.
Oh no, what a shame.
No, the pain of it all. I swear, I didn't do it on purpose. Come on, Claire, let's get out of here.
Go, Leon.
Wouldn't want to get hit another 2 times.
Jump down.
The silence on the last EFAP in potentially covering mixtape was hilarious, but in all truthfulness, I'm sure you guys have plenty on the docket as is. We do, but I think Joe Danger, this is like a big personal project for him. He's very into the whole us doing things related to mixtape. I think he despises that game more than anything in his whole life.
Damn. You're really selling me on this game, man. I can't wait.
It's pretty monstrous, I guess. Let's put it this way, I'll be interested in seeing you play it, for sure.
It's pretty monstrous. He's kind of talking like Boogie. Yeah, he's
You know what's crazy is, people have pointed out, and it's very true, Gary should play it, because there's not a huge amount of interaction, and it's all about, like, you know, decades of nostalgia, and it comes across as though it's made by people who are faking it.
Yeah, well, I mean, he lived through the 90s, so he'll know.
Go down! I got another hit, damn it!
This whole section, like, when you've got to get through the streets, is pretty intense. Like, it does not let up.
Good shit, man.
Yeah, it is. Good shit, indeed.
Have you taken any extra hits?
So,
Oh, God.
I am due 1 shot,
Oh, no.
I believe, so I need to... Is
I
it
just
1
got
shot
hit
for
3
every
times,
hit?
holy shit! 4 times.
Oh god, are you gonna make it?
Yes, but I've never done that badly in that
Oh
sequence.
no, there's another one! Shit. Alright, now that we're there.
Well,
So, I'm gonna update my count to 2.
I say I've never done that badly in that sequence. That is the 2nd time I've played it, so it's not exactly a huge deal in that way.
So, you're
But,
due another one as well then? Or are you due
I
an
am
extra
due 2.
Alright, so you're on 3 now.
Double
total.
shot. No. Well,
'Cause
I
you
had
when
one.
we started, yeah. So
Yeah, now I gotta
should
take another 2.
Well, bottoms up, sir.
So, yeah, done. Oh,
Before I go
lovely.
in further to the police station here, Mr. Policeman, Jodanger says, "How much to play mixtape? Everyone has a price." Well, as like I said there, I'm not going to hold up my subscribers for money. I'll just do it, okay? Because I'm that much of a fucking chad. LC Le Pen says, "KB Lame will appear in 007 First Light is the headline I saw. No idea who that is, but it's enough to be causing quite the stir." Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
Oh, he's a influencer. He's the one that when someone says, like, I've got the solution for this thing, he'll say, like, there was a way more obvious way of doing it, and he'll have the face.
Right.
But, yeah, I guess the follow-up question people are going to want to know from you is, when, then? When will mixtape happen?
Wednesday night, maybe? Seems like a good enough.
You heard it here first, folks.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, I'm just spitballing here. Panzer Blitz.
There you go. He promised Wednesday.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go. You quote me
must
on
be the
that.
new guy.
Drinker, I've been bugging MauLer about
Leon.
getting Rob Ager
Sorry,
of
but
Qualitative Learning on
it
EFAP.
looks like
Now I must
your
bug you
party
about getting him on Open
has
Bar.
been cancelled.
Alright, well, I need to find out more
What
about him, I guess,
happened?
first. Cole
About
Hauser.
2
Yo,
months
Drinker,
ago,
MauLer. Hail. Hey, I like
there was
Malibu
this
rum.
incident
Well, I got
involving
news for you.
zombies
That means you're gay.
in a mansion located in the outskirts
Who
of
doesn't
this
need a
city.
little bit of gay in their life?
Chris
Yeah.
and the other STARS
DB
members
says, when you play
discovered that
mixtape, you owe us for
Umbrella
Last of Us Part 2.
was
I do,
behind
actually.
everything.
He's going to be laughing
Right.
his
They
ass off
risked
when
their
I play.
lives to reveal the truth.
Am I risking it to try and wait
No
until I
one
get access
believed
to a first
Not
aid
long
spray?
after
Do you get that
that,
in the box straight away,
all
or do you
this
not?
Usually one there
started
for
to
you, yeah.
happen.
Because I'd rather use that than my herb, because I'm going to need it.
Hang in there.
Sure.
Don't worry about me.
I also don't want to just randomly die. That would be awkward.
in the
But
other
hey,
Would be,
worst things have happened.
Here,
Tom Kroll says,
take
I
this
only
key
tuned in to
card.
see Drinker play
you should be
mixtape.
able to unlock
Boo.
the doors in the hall with this.
Well, I'm
Now
sorry.
go. But
Wolf needs
Just go.
$271 more to mix his tapes. I assume chat will take care of that,
Fine.
honestly.
But I'm coming back for you. Just
This is
hold
a
on.
nice start to the week. Had a shocker last week. Popped a disc in my back. Ooh. Then popped a tire. Ooh. Had a seized bolt and the garage broke. 3 different tools getting it off. Hope for a better week. Damn,
Holy
dude.
shit.
You rolled a bad week. Let's get a good one next, alright?
At what point do you
Hope
just,
you're
like,
okay.
give up that week? Just, like, draw a line under it. Yeah, it's been a bad week.
This year is really good so far with Project Hail Mary and Obsession. I mean, we are in the end of May. I feel like saying the year is really good for 2 movies is a little,
yeah.
you know, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. Obsession is probably the best horror film this decade. I'm not going to necessarily agree with that, but I really liked it. I thought it was really good.
Yeah,
I've told Drinker to check it out as soon as possible.
Even some of my buddies have watched it and they're raving about it as well, and they don't recommend movies easily.
I love that that's going like wildfire. It's nice to see movies do it every once in a while that are good, you know?
Yeah. Let's be on our way. Do you kill the liquor in the first corridor, by the way? Or do you try and avoid it?
Well, you say it. I've only ever made one decision, for, you know, because I already played it once, but I didn't the first time around, I don't think. But I'd be tempted maybe to do it. I don't know.
Yeah. Taking it on with a... Oh, right. Just as an FYI, there is no first aid spray in the save box. Sorry.
Damn it. Do you think that's like a sexism thing? Like they just want me to suffer because I'm a woman, even though they do it to the man as well? I don't know.
I think they are...
Fine, I'll take the herb. I am now on caution mode. Bloop, 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 bloop,
Okay,
bloop.
Critical Gamer, the game audio is still loud compared to yours. You sound very distant. I think I fixed it since then, so that was probably an older one. Ooh, Headless Corpse. Whatever could this mean?
Ooh, love me some Malibu and Vanilla Coke Sassy. Oh.
Damn, that's sweet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alright, what do I want to do here? Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm going to drop off my knife, because I really don't need that. Also, what's this game trying to say? The basic inventory slots for Leon are 2 more than Chris in the original game? What does that mean, huh? Leon's got more pockets? Is that it?
What's he going to do here?
I've seen MauLer suffer through mixtape. Now I want to see Drinker suffer through it. Suffer, Drinker.
Even in hell, your suffering shall be legendary. DB is asking me, what would your fatality be in Mortal Kombat? I would like hold someone down and barf on them, I think, until they drowned. All that alcohol abuse.
Oh, so it's a Bo Raicho sort of fatality, I guess.
I think so, yeah. I mean, the whole, like, you know, pulling their head off with their spinal column still attached to the end. It's classic.
Damn it.
It really is.
There is a first aid spray. It's at a little desk that only I can unlock because I'm Claire, the master of unlocking.
Oh. Yeah.
But I used the fucking herb already. A waste, damn it, a waste.
Well, just be a caution, and then when you take a hit, you know.
It's ridiculous.
then you can use
Nonsensical.
It's kind of crazy how much handgun ammo this game throws at you, though.
Yeah, but then it throws a whole bunch of zombies at you.
What we got here? See, I've
My
got a lighter, so I can get the jewel out of the naked woman, so...
I don't even know where that lighter is for me.
That's a good point, actually. I can't remember where it is either. The evidence room, maybe? Lopro says, Drinker, you Brits, or do Brits pronounce air and honour the same way as they do herbs? The H is there for a reason, and that reason is that English is weird, mate. I mean... Yeah... yeah... It varies, okay? English is a complicated language. The important
English
thing
has
is
a bunch
the
of
way
other
the British
stuff in
people
it
do
from all
is
over the place.
correct.
Yes. Honor.
I would like someone, like in a court situation, to be like, Your Honor, I request an hour of recess.
Malibu Classic. Could it be the Half-Life's HL search for V1? Oh, Homelander's search for V1 was thematically about his cure for aging, which he feared since Season 3, and the reason Homelander didn't kill people and opened a theme park is because he wants to be adored by people.
I mean, that's always been.
Oh, I don't think that's.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's not like a theory. That's what he wants. Yeah. He's pretty explicit about it. Mixaboo, so tapey.
So
I
yeah,
guess you could
Soldier
say
Boy is comparable in power to Homelander, and he's immortal, so he doesn't age. I mean, he's just.
You think so? Yeah.
Wow.
He's also funny at his best, anyway. He's kind of a moron in season 5, but everyone has said Soldier Boy sucks in season 5 compared to 3, which is sad, but you know what you gonna do. I don't even... What do I need to collect in this room, if anything? I think I'm alright, generally speaking. Let's have a look in the back here, because yeah, there's some ammo back here, but I also... Can I borrow your lighter a second, please?
Can I throw it to you?
Yeah, do it.
I'll throw it to you from my game to yours.
Wait, where's my ammo? Isn't there an ammo in here?
I actually don't need a shotgun anymore for now.
Wow, why don't I get ammo? What the fuck? I feel abused.
Someone said, I am Gemini Joker, says, just watched Mortal Kombat 2 on Saturday. It was fair. My 38th birthday, by the way. Gonna see Scary Movie when released. Resident Evil for life. Fuck yeah. We love Resident Evil here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, I guess.
And Kroom says, back from the pub. You two seem far too sober so far. Well, we're just getting into it now. I've
had 4 shots. Alright, that's pretty good as a start, I think. It's all going good.
So it's not exactly going to destroy you.
Yeah, but we're probably going to end up with a lot more of them.
Another jewel. More jewels. Jewels everywhere.
Check out Sheep Detective. It is better than Knives Out. Well, that's not exactly difficult, but fair enough. Uh-oh.
What was the overall consensus on Wake Up Dead Man? Like, did it make much of an impact, or did just people not care about it anymore? What?
There were people who said they thought it was good, but the enthusiasm was, like, pathetic, honestly. Obviously, the funny thing is that we all said it's, like, kind of the best one he's made out of the 3.
Yeah.
Still kind of bad, though, in one sense. Back away. Favorite Bond movie, and why is it The Rock? Also favorite song. Oh, I think we answered this on Open Bar at some point, right?
Yeah.
Favorite Bond movie is always going to be a block between... Oh, no. Oh, ignore and continue, please. Let me... Oof. My emulator just said something's wrong. I need to save as soon as possible.
So just
I think I'm in the nearest bedroom.
You just rest assured. It's legit.
Well, you know what? Maybe I should have. How about that?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, touche, sir.
Got you.
Yeah. Never saw that one coming. I mean, I say
Yeah,
that,
you'll
mine
think
will end
twice
up
next
crashing
time.
right now. Oh, Snex says, hey Drinker, did my member chat email not send? Oh, you know what? I might have actually forgotten to open that one. And for that, I sincerely apologise, because that was entirely my fuck up. I think I was a little bit disorganised when I started that Last Order stream, so I apologise, sir. Snex is the one who's good enough and organised enough and kind enough with his time to compile any of the member chats that we missed when we do Open Bar. And so,
Beautiful.
Yeah, I appreciate his work. I'm not going to read this all as Chris. I think you guys know the story to this one already. Ooh, we've got here. Unicorn medal,
we'll keep
yeah.
going.
We like unicorns here.
Leon!
It's good to see you're still among the
And
living.
saving.
Looks like
Yoda
we're
bomb.
not gonna find your brother here after all.
But favorite Bond movie, yeah, between Goldfinger and Goldeneye, and then favorite song. I don't have a favorite one. I like a whole bunch of them.
There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split
Kind
up.
of neat. A lot of the
look for any
intros
survivors.
Bond,
and
which
get
is going
out.
to become super relevant because the Bond game is out to play. I think as early as tomorrow.
One last thing.
Or sometime either
Here's a
tomorrow or the day
radio.
after or something like that.
Take it.
You excited?
That way we can keep in touch.
Bond
if
game,
anything
I
happens.
was when I first saw the trailer, now not so much.
I have a feeling it's going to be celebrated to hell and back, and it's going to be very lame. Like it'll be fine probably. But I have a feeling it's going to be very not the kind of Bond that we would ever want for a video game.
I probably not. No, I mean, Yeah, even looking at the trailer, although it looked like a good action adventure type game, I didn't necessarily feel it was Bondy. He's obviously very young. This is him starting out and stuff. It's like, I'm kind of done with the whole like origin story, young Bond type thing. It's been done a million times.
Yeah, Bond in his prime. Why not that? Prime Bond.
Yeah.
Is there a problem? Why can't we do that?
Snacks here says...
You could even do a flashback if you want to, like, you know,
yeah,
Royal Marines stuff.
Snacks
Royal Navy, is
says,
it? I always forget.
Drinker's the drunk, I'm the designated driver. Thank you. Someone's got to keep me right on this stuff. And Super Suit says, Critical, are you going to watch the Backrooms? Fuck yeah, definitely. Got my ticket for next Monday.
Yeah.
Also, apparently Mandalorian and Grogu is so much fun. Yeah, I was blown away by that movie.
A lot of people have been saying it's fun, not saying anything else. It's like,
What can
why?
you say? Yeah. What was
Say
fun
anything
about
else
it for
about
you?
it?
It's like, well, the characters. What characters? There's none.
Look at you, Longo, killing 2 birds with 1 stone, doing your Clear A, Leon B, and Resident Drunks all in one go. Hope you enjoy this path more. I'm sure I'll like them both.
I mean, you do, as Claire, get the grenade launcher, which is obviously a bit of an asset. I want to keep that. Let's put that away. You got me paranoid now. I feel like I should be saving all the time.
Well, if you're me, you should.
I mean, it's been pretty stable so far. Famous last words and all that.
Aha! I have the medal. Now I just need to make sure I grab everything else. Am I supposed to meet Leon in this room? Why hasn't that happened yet?
You gotta pick up the book. Or no,
I already did.
Alright, try to leave then, and I think maybe the fax machine will go off or something.
Oh. Aha, you're right.
I love fax machines.
Ancient technology, only the Sith know about.
Yeah. Dark science. LC Le Pen
Mubes,
says...
when you... Go ahead.
Sorry. I do hope one or both of you cover One Punch Man in future. I still love the webcomic, but the show definitely fell off, be it from animation or the writing. Oh.
I love season 1 of that show. So good. The rest of it, not so much. It's just how it goes. Well, maybe I don't get to meet Leon. How about that?
Not Brian says, still struggling to hear you, Drinker. Sounds like you're in the pub toilet. Well, maybe I am. But, yeah, can you hear me okay, MauLer?
Yeah, you sound great for me, but I don't know what's going on. What is it? Is your chat saying you sound good just far away? Because that's kind of weird if you don't sound far away to me.
Yeah. Not sure. I mean, there's times when I'm, like, turning my head a little to read the super chats, because it's on a separate screen. Maybe that's the problem. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We'll soldier on. I'll try and stay close to the microphone just in case that's the problem.
Mubes, when you're using your Cthulhu powers to... Ah! Oh God. I don't think this counts as a hit. This is just... It doesn't take any health, but...
Sure, buddy.
Terrifying. Well, what do you call it when the arms grab you?
Well, yeah, it's not really a hit. Okay, it's fine. I don't know if it does damage, actually. I wonder if you can die from it.
Yeah, when you're going to use your Cthulhu powers to drive Drinker mad, so he enters his Gary Busey phase. It's a work in progress, we're getting there.
You gotta chip away at the sanity. You can't just try and take it all in one go.
You can't let him know that's the plan, okay? Love these streams, still my favorite RE game. Well, we're still in the earlier parts of doing these streams, honestly.
Interesting. I was just curious, actually. What does my stream come up as? Because I don't think I actually looked at the title for it. Must just be up to the screen.
Chat, tell us what it comes up as.
Oh, three at once, man. Perfect. I just blasted 3 zombie heads with 1 hit.
Gorgeous.
That was beautiful.
Lord. Critical Gamer live stream.
Ah.
Well. That's a very spicy title, I will say.
Let's reset these guys here.
I
I am Gemini Joker says, any upcoming games or movies that you all look forward to? Hell tours or music? I get ICP at Sturgis. Oh, I can't see that. I get ICP at Sturgis Rally in August. I'm not sure what that means. But any upcoming games that we're excited for? I mean, I'm super excited for Mixtape now. Can't wait to play that.
Yeah. I'm not excited for Bond, but I'll check it out. I'm excited for like Resident Evil related flimflammery, which I'll be doing. You know. Fuck you. Fuck you.
This little office here. You know the one with the ceiling fan overhead? It's a very chill environment.
I agree.
I think
Just one left.
I think there's no ambient sound. Sorry, there's no ambient music. It's just that hum. It's relaxing. Anything over here? Not really.
And stay out. Idea for next April Fools. Upload a video called Interstellar and Unbridled Praise, but have it written and voiced by Jeremy doing a you impression. This could be funny. Listening to all the snapping and recoiling from the privilege of loudness line is what gives me joy in life. I remember that. You can't be revealing these things to Drinker before he plays the majesty that is Mixtape. Alright.
Alright, let's see if I can remember the keypad code. Because if I'm going by memory, I think it's 2236. Fuck it.
Weirdly, I remember that as well. Like I only read it the one time, I think, but I was going to say I'm pretty sure it's 2236.
Yeah, generally, I've got terrible memory for names and stuff, but like for some reason, codes and passwords and stuff just really stick with me. I don't know why, but I'll take it.
Because we care about Resident Evil. We don't care about, like, you know, safety and security.
Okay, let's carry on our little journey. Yeah. Can't do that. Just a dead guy here. Just being dead.
Sometimes they don't stay dead. Alright, I've taken one hit, so I'm one away from another shot. How you doing?
I am doing fine so far. I haven't taken any hits for a while.
Damn.
So, sorry, bud.
We gotta fix that shit.
Tucker Shittin gave me £5, so thank you. 5 proper pounds from Britain.
Ooh. Brighton.
The only correct money.
Wolf will mix his tape. I'm assuming you guys hit the goal.
Did
You
it.
torturous bastards. Got me some bullets.
There's health items everywhere around these parts. Alright, let's combine. Let's do some mixing. Mixed taping, you might say.
What are your thoughts on One Piece Season 2? I've yet to hear those. Any favorite moments or favorite episode? Any chance of an EFAP on it? I haven't actually seen it. Have you seen it?
Yes, I have. I reviewed it.
What did you think?
I liked it overall. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
You liked it overall. There you go.
I mean, obviously, you have to embrace the kind of crazy aesthetic of it and so on. It's just it's how it's done. But overall, I if someone said, right, do a live-action adaptation of, you know, a manga or an anime, this is how it would look. With all the exaggerated, you know, facial expressions and all the top actor and stuff. It's fine. What I would expect it to be.
Good.
Oh, shit. I took a hit. Oh, shit. It's 2 minutes. Oh, no! Right, so some fuck-ups may have occurred there, and I am not proud of what occurred.
Just give us the damage. What is it? What have you done? How have you ruined everything?
I'm gonna say that I owe a shot.
Well. I will say, I'm so disappointed in you.
Oh, fuck off, you.
I can hear someone stumbling. Oh, there he is.
Right. Okay. Take a shot, and I'm gonna bump up my tally by 1.
Nope.
I was
Stay
making such
down,
good progress
sir.
there as well.
Yeah, well, how it goes, man. It's how they get you. They make you think you're doing well, but really, they're just waiting to pounce on you.
So are you not still? Are you not meant to be ahead? So what are you on at the moment? I've got you on 3.
Oh, no. Well, I'm on 4.
Well, okay then. I'll update you.
Good. Brilliant, even. Now give me my ammo.
Yes. All right. There we go.
2, 2, 3.
Right. I need
Oh,
some
fuck.
health items. I can just 1 herb. Right. That's not what I want.
Ah, just when I need them. And I will take the map too. There's a double herb back here, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Can I? Harumph. Hareem. There we go. Pop that there. Gorgeous. First we mix, then we tape. I've already mixed and taped. I'm afraid that's just for you, Drinker. You gotta be mixing and taping.
Yeah. Would you say it's changed you? You're a changed man
Yes.
since your experience of
Yes.
taping.
I have less will to live. Will to fight. Everything. Generally.
Yeah.
So where do the cast of Mixtape rank in the pantheon of insufferable pro tags? Couldn't spot a single redeeming quality. Will there be an obsession coverage? Not impossible, and they rank pretty fucking low, those fellas. Like catastrophically low, you might even say.
Oh man, you're really getting me excited for this one.
That's what I do. That's how I do. I'm gonna maybe go back a minute, check some of the other rooms, because I need to drop some stuff off as well. With friends like MauLer, who needs enemies? Why does everyone keep blaming me for this? I didn't do nothing. I was one of the victims. Damn it. Thanks, Metal. Let's all blame Metal. Let's all blame Metal. There we go.
You're gonna have to go from here. Oh wait. Yeah, I've got the key. So let's dump some stuff. Let's heal up. Let's regroup.
Random suffering mixtape, and here you are playing a good game. I did my time, man. I did my time.
You weren't there, man.
You weren't there. The Rock or Con Air? The Rock. Sorry, it's not hard for me to pick between those two. I like Con Air, but
Yeah,
The Rock is kind of... I know that we rate it highly, but I feel broadly it's underrated. I think people think of The Rock and they're like, oh, it's like an action, fun movie thing.
Dumb action Michael Bay.
And it's like, dude, it's like really fucking good. Bam, 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 bam. Love it. Give me more. The Rock 2.
Hey man, you just
I'm sure
fucked
they
up your
filmed it.
Ferrari. It's not mine.
I'm only borrowing your Humvee. Dude, I love Sean Connery in that movie. He's awesome.
I mean, what's not to love?
I'd like to think he had loads of fun making it.
Oh, maybe I've got that key.
Stanley Goodspeed.
This is
Ed Harris is awesome in it as well.
Lunacy, General, sir. Yeah, Ed Harris is always pretty reliable.
Mm-hmm.
But they
Well,
actually- they
it's
actually
just like
did
kind of a multi-layered, kind of complex villain in that film.
Well, yeah, because he has a very understandable motivation for doing what he's doing.
Yep. It's kind of bold too, if we're being honest. That's not an easy sort of character to represent, I would say. And it could annoy a lot of people reasonably. Personally, I think you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Supersuit says, on the subject of horror games, which one would you say is your favourite? Outlast is a contender for me. The first one is amazing, with great environmental storytelling and adrenaline inducements. Never played it. Never played Outlast. I guess for me it would be Silent Hill 2. I think that takes a lot of beating.
Is the question best horror game that you played?
Yeah, I think so.
It's gonna always be between Dark Descent and Soma for me.
Yeah.
I hope no. Whenever Outlast is brought up and praised, I'm just sitting here like hiding behind a little closet or something because I've got a 5-video series talking about how much I hate that game.
People are
I'm just like la la la.
People are saying that my mic is too low, so I'm just going to mess around with my audio set and see if I can boost it a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Let's see.
Just came on. What is this unholy combo? Am I dreaming? 10 out of 10. I know, right? Isn't this cool? Like, let's just take a second to be like, look at these screens. You got me and Drinker both playing Resident Evil 2 at the same time with some alcatisms. Oh, Diamond, right? And chatting about how awesome Resident Evil is. What more can you need? What more can you need?
Exactly. Okay, so switch my input actually, and maybe that will change it. Does that sound any better?
But you're too sober. Oh, well, it sounds the same for me, but obviously I'm on Discord, so I can't help you on that one.
Yeah.
I need a lighter.
Now I'm constantly afraid of these windows.
You should be.
I haven't done it for a while.
Oh dear, it's a child. What if I don't want to help you?
I mean, she doesn't deserve it, really.
True. Correct.
She's not been doing this whole being alive thing as long as we have as adults, so she doesn't deserve it.
It was funny when I bumped into it. Loads of people were like, "It's a girl from Resident Evil Requiem," and I was just like, "Huh?" Like, I don't even know what's happening here. It all made sense. It's that people complained about HL not killing enough people. Oh, Homelander. Instead, just wanted the love. So where did the boys fail if all the themes were touched upon? Where did the boys fail? Oh boy, I don't know how to begin to talk about that.
Basic logic, character arcs that went someplace.
Yeah. Yeah, see, clear A, Leon Bean has to be canon because Leon, like, encounters that girl and it comes out of fucking nowhere if you play it the other way around. But, like, this way around, he knows who she is already. Sherry! I'm homeless, Sherry!
You can tell with this, like, because they obviously paint with pretty broad strokes with these characters, and with Sherry it was so, like, we need to make her the cutest little girl that you've ever seen, so she's in a fucking sailor's outfit, and she's like, she talks with a really squeaky voice! It's like, okay, we get it.
No.
I love the environmental music here. Like, just throughout.
No, yeah, the whole thing was really done great on that front, actually. Quite a fan.
Let's see how many I can kill with one blast here. I'm gonna go for 3. Maybe I can get. Oh, I think it was 3. That's not bad. Not bad. I'm happy with that.
Stay down.
You've got to take pride in your work sometimes, MauLer.
Do you now?
I think it's
I've
important.
heard that some people don't even know what that means, so it can't be that important. The perfect person to say, what does that mean, said that. Just perfect. And stay out. Now, what is this way? I don't know if this is anything. Maybe it's like a secret layer or something. Hearing YouTube praise Mortal Kombat 2026 sounds very similar to why MonsterVerse fans like their movies. Why are you guys so hard on the MonsterVerse audience? Because what we said about that movie is that it has basic storytelling and character arcs that are pretty well maintained, and a lot of moments that get taken from the game that respects like its source. MonsterVerse is complete fucking garbage, and all the human stuff sucks ass.
Well, there you go.
That is the difference. I don't know how you got confused, but it's very straightforward. And I don't think me and Drinker are saying to anybody that Mortal Kombat 2 is something like you gotta see it, it's so good. It's like,
oh god,
nah. I don't think it's not done as well as they probably would have wanted as well.
No, apparently it underperformed a bit.
Which, you know, there you go. I need to take one extra shot. And I will not deal with the accusations that I was okay with getting hit there just to drink. That's crazy.
Right, chest plate. plug. Let's go. I'm just here, quietly solving problems.
That did feel weird when I was picking up the plugs. I was just like, what the fuck is this for? Like, why am I...
Yeah, when you're getting it, it's like none of it's been put into context yet. It's like, okay, where are we going with this? This guy just really loved chess. Created an elaborate locking system just based around chess pieces.
Hey, I'll say it. Chess is cool. There you go. I'm feeling bold tonight. Might get cancelled for that, but you know what?
Chess is cool.
What do I want to take with me? 1L is probably fine.
Let me answer a couple of super chats here as we go. Tuka Shaitan says, well, I tried the super chat for the first time and I'm also drunk, so I fucked it up without asking a question. I did wonder actually why you didn't put anything. Anyway, Hail Drinker. Where is it? I've missed it. Yeah, Hail Drinker, MauLer, and everyone else. Well, thank you, sir. We appreciate you and hope you're enjoying what we're doing.
Hail.
Let's see, use the crank.
I have the crank, but I just found the lighter, so I'm gonna go sort that out now.
I am Gemini.
So trailer
says, "Where's the mod that puts Drinker in Resident Evil?" That's what I want. Yeah, just staggering around.
Well, I mean, that's
and stuff.
not impossible. That could be done.
No. Okay, so we need a cog for this machine. Let's get cogging.
Saw a trailer for the death of Robin Hood. So time to kill another icon. Yeah, why not? Throw him on the pyre, you know.
Speaking of Robin Hood and Sean Connery, did you ever watch like his Robin Hood? Not the Kevin Costner one, but like the one where Connery actually plays Robin Hood in it.
That sounds familiar, but also
it's like
very
he's an
big.
old Robin Hood who's like bald and got grey beard and stuff, and yeah, he dies at the end. Like Marion poisons him because he's been wounded in battle. And it's like, are you not even going to give him a chance to recover? Like, nah, he's fucked. Better just kill him.
Keep it up, all over. Robin in the Hood, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the true Robin.
Starring Sean Connery.
Could you imagine if he was doing that? What the fuck is this push?
Where's my money? Today's readings come from the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 8. And then I heard the voice of the dawn saying, who shall I slow and who shall be slowed for us? And I said, here I am, slow me. It's a very good quote.
That's
something to live by.
I could be wrong. Sorry.
Did you see the 30th anniversary of the Resident Evil series? Capcom is doing a merch collab with Japanese metal band Baby Metal. I did not know that. Interesting.
Yay, I guess.
Sure.
What was the merch they're going to produce, though?
Hopefully good merch.
You know what I got that I really like, actually? You probably can see it sometimes on live streams on the shelf behind me, my Resident Evil shelf. But the guy who played Chris Redfield, like the live-action one in the original game, he's produced like merch of his likeness in the game. So like his version of Chris Redfield with like the old style, uniform of stars and everything, which I don't think you can get anywhere else. I've never seen it anywhere else. But it's a really lovely statue that's the exact same scale as like the Hot Toys ones, so I wonder what it's trying to emulate there. But yeah, I got it. It was like a limited run of like 1,000 or something, and it's really neat. I like it.
That does sound cool.
Because I guess now when you try to get Chris Redfield or any of the characters, really, it'll be like, the new updated versions, like it'll be Leon from RE4 onwards, or even Requiem or whatever. Same with Chris, really. Yeah, I kind of missed the classic look.
As a professional bartender, I do feel obligated to say Malibu is not a rum, but rather a coconut liqueur made with rum. Personally recommend Jamaican rums like Appleton Estate and Planet Ray Dark. Planetaray?
Not sure.
Planetaray. Interesting.
Interesting.
As long as it tastes good, it's all good to be. To the ladder. I should probably connect this. No, I wasn't referring to the 2003 Clone Wars when I asked you not to give up on the old tales you love. I just meant general for the series you love. I don't really have that issue. Like, no sequels will destroy my love for the OT. Even, I still like really think highly of Arcane Season 1 despite 2, you know?
That's good. As long as you can make that distinction and still maintain that affection, because I've struggled with it in the past, and I think I've managed to... I've made that dividing line in things like Star Trek, where I'm just like, yeah, anything made from like from J.J. Abrams onwards, it's just fan fiction. Let's not worry about it. And there's a very high chance it's going to get decanonized anyway, so I'm happy.
What a shame.
I know. Oh no! How terrible!
Oh no. Anyway. Hey MauLer, is Eva planning on watching Mortal Kombat 2? Also, how's you and Drinker's Day been going? My day's going just wonderfully. But yeah, well...
We're in the midst of a heat wave in the UK at the moment. It's the first time it's been properly hot this year.
Mm-hmm. A heat spike. A heat snap. If you will. Came out of fucking nowhere. It's very rude, too. I'm gonna have to send a letter to the weatherman.
Mr. Weather,
we know he controls
please
that.
fix it.
Mr. Weather.
Not good enough.
Don't appreciate you, Mr. Weather. Sit down. There we are. Is he dead?
Stay dead. God damn it.
No, can't get through there just yet. But I can get through here.
Ew,
Actually, I should go return my
lovely.
jewels. CV is actual 3. 3 is more of a side story, even though the Nemesis is cool. Oh, Code Veronica, I'm guessing.
Well, yeah, Code Veronica was designed to be Resident Evil 3, and it was going to be on the Dreamcast, and so I think they also thought, well, we've still got the PlayStation, and it's hugely popular, and like, we could probably squeeze one more game out on that before the system's obsolete, because by that point the PS2 was on the horizon. It was like year 2000, and that's why they kind of rushed Resident Evil 3 through development. It was originally going to be a little side story, and they fast-tracked it.
Oh, very fascinating.
So that's kind of why they pulled a lot of tricks to try and bulk out the game a little bit and make it bigger than it was, like the multiple story paths and stuff. Which obviously you didn't normally get. You don't get on this anyway. You did get it in Resident Evil 1 to a degree.
I unlocked it. Oh, Master of Unlock in, go!
There's a weird noise in the background here, and I couldn't work out what it was. It's like Lara, she's dreaming, and her claws are hitting against the wall. Stop being so weird.
Do you prefer Claire or Leon playthrough?
Leon. Just for the weapons, the shotgun is infinitely more useful than the bowgun.
Oh, yeah, I'd agree with that, sure.
And yeah, like the grenade launcher that you get as Claire is useful, but it's definitely powerful, but then you don't get as much ammo with it, so it's not as much of a general purpose weapon, and it's not as good for crowd control.
I had quite a decent amount by the time I was getting to the end of the game. I think I saved a lot of it. I'll be spending more of it this time around, though.
Yeah, I think you're always assuming like there's a bigger threat coming, a bigger boss battle or whatnot. And in the first playthrough, it never really comes. Like, there's one somewhat decent fight at the end, but that's pretty much it. It's really on, scenario B, that's where you get, like, a much more challenging experience. But like I say, I was telling you about this before, Nemesis is a beast of a game. Like, it's really fucking hard.
Well, I shall get there eventually. People thought I would never reach Resident Evil 2, and look at me now, Mom.
I know, just doing stuff. Snex says, also, happy Star Wars Orthodox Day, May 25th, 1977. Yeah, you're correct. Elsie Le Pen, last chat, I swear. What is the funniest... sorry, it's scrolled past it. What's the funniest game that you two have played? Conker's Bad Fur Day for me, with Stanley Parable a close second. Funny games. This is actually a bit of a challenge. Like, a lot of them are just unintentionally funny, like the Resident Evil series.
Yeah.
A good example is just goofy.
Lord and
acting and
Gollum is one of the funniest games I've played, but not intentionally. Unintentionally fun. Well, rather, intentionally funny is tougher. But Stanley Parable would be up there. Yeah, that game is great.
What is Stanley Parable? Never played
It's a
it.
game about games. It's all about the nature of, like, you start in an office and there's a narrator that says, like, Stanley realized that everybody had left the office early, and he decided to exit his room. And so you walk forward, and then the narrator's like, and then Stanley went to, the toilet, whatever, and you can choose to not do that, and then the narrator starts getting annoyed at you. He's like, excuse me, like, I told you. And you come to two doors, and he's like, Stanley took the door on his left, and then you took the right, and he's like, Stanley was confused, and he went the wrong way. Just stuff like that. And it's a really, like, you could go loads of different paths and just piss off the narrator or work with him. He gets desperate at certain points. He's like, why won't you listen to me?
Okay.
It's really fun. I highly recommend it. Yeah, there's a broom closet. You can just walk in and stand there. And he's like, it's a wonderful broom closet. Stanley realized this. And then he left.
Yeah.
You stand there and he's like, why would you leave? Why are you standing there? What's so interesting about the broom closet, Stanley? Oh yeah, Portal 1 and 2 are very funny. Give me my ammo. Oh yeah.
Oh, I need the precinct key. What am I doing? Right, okay, that's good. So I think now it's time to go down into the basement? Yeah, let's say that. Mega Spidey Man says, did you fall out with Chrissy and Melody, or do you just dislike what they both did respectively? You seem to get on well with them before. Yeah, I mean, I've not fallen out with them. I've not had any arguments with them or anything like that. Like, I think...
Yeah, shame.
Yeah, probably you're the same way. I take a very dim view of things like false flagging and so on, and anyone who tacitly condones that.
Re-uploading people's stuff to make money and copyright striking people down you don't like are two of the cardinal sins of YouTube. So not only doing it, but also running defense for it. That's some catastrophic shit. Okay, I got 2 bow guns now.
Yeah, because you get one in the STARS office, don't you?
Aye, I'll put
It's
the
the same with
wheel
the
away.
shotgun, actually. Yeah, so you don't have to get the one from the gun store owner, but it just makes things easier in that initial stage. Blah, blah, blah. Where am I going now? Okay. I was going to ask you as well, like, how do you feel the Precinct compares to something like the Spencer Mansion?
Oh, that's tough. I love them both. I do. I thought I wouldn't like the Precinct as much as the house, but as it played on and on, I was quite happy with the way it unfolds. But it's hard to say. I still think I would probably take the mansion ultimately. I really like the mansion, but it's close.
Yeah, I feel like the mansion feels somehow bigger and more complex. The Precinct is a little bit more linear in some ways. Especially with like your progression with getting the various keys and stuff. It's yeah, it kind of feels like each key unlocks like maybe 2 rooms, whereas with the Spencer Mansion you get things like the armor key, and it's like you get access to like 5 or 6 additional rooms, and so you've got a lot of scope then for like how you want to explore and where you want to go.
The Precinct to me feels slightly, ever so slightly more linear in a less, and also a little less buyable. I'm maybe being a bit mean, but the mansion, the idea that some guy built all of that specifically because he's kind of a weird psychopath, I buy more than this Precinct being a wacky design. Yeah. But I really like it. I don't want to take away from it at all.
So do you know the sort of canon history of it, why it looks the way it does?
I think you may have told me before, but I have already forgotten, so...
Well, that's a
what
little
is it?
impact I make on you. It used to be an art museum, and it was then bought over by RPD. I think Chief Irons purchased it because he's like an art fiend or something. and it was converted into a PlayStation. That's why, you know, it's very gothic looking, it's very old-fashioned. That's just the style that it was when it was a museum.
It was the style at the time.
Yeah. Okay.
It's really cool though. Like I said, it's a fucking great sequel to the OG. Like if you like the OG, I can't see why you wouldn't love this too. I don't know where I need the crank, but I'm gonna keep that in there for now. Go open those other doors.
A door right here that I haven't unlocked. I'm just trying to figure out where it is.
Do you guys work a full-time or part-time job on the side, or do you make enough from YouTube and personal projects to support yourselves? What do you do? Do you want to go first, or...?
Yeah, I mean, I'm full-time doing YouTube. I'm very, very lucky that I'm able to make a living doing it, and it's been great. I quit my job, actually, within about a year of my channel taking off, so... Yeah, it just felt like the right time. I think I probably would have left eventually anyway, because I was just kind of bored with it, and it's like, yeah, it's not really, you know, it's not inspiring anymore. Like, I just want to get out and do other things. Like, I was kind of writing my books as well, so probably would have just done that full time if I hadn't been doing YouTube, but things worked out great, you know. And
yeah, I made a very aggressive gamble that I wouldn't recommend anyone make, which is the second the first video did any way well, I quit my job and went hyper-focused on YouTube. And every reasonable person in my life was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Listen, I think I'm gonna make it work. I'm just gonna work non-stop."
Well, sometimes you got to take a risk, because imagine if you hadn't and just kind of just made the occasional video as a hobby or whatever, and your channel never really then flourished and took off. You'd then always be wondering, well, what could I have done? You know, where could it have
It's
gone?
what I really wanted it. So I just had a confidence like I can pull this off. I swear. I needed to get found. Is how I felt, and apparently TLJ was the one that sort of sorted that out.
Certainly did.
Because you know, there's loads of YouTubers I was following and enjoyed. That I was like, I'm putting in like research effort, editing effort. I feel like I should be able to, you know, entertain some people. I just need someone to, I guess, hit the right topic at the right time to make people go, "Hey, this guy's saying stuff. That old man is talking." Thanks, TLJ, then. I mean, I've never denied. If I ever meet Ryan Johnson, I would thank him for giving me a career.
Yeah, I mean, it launched many a YouTube career.
It was kind of him. I don't think he was intending that, but it was kind of him.
Not really, no. It is funny as fuck, though.
I think there's ammo here. Ah, yeah.
Have you taken any more hits or anything recently? Anything I should know about? Anything you're keeping from me?
I did take a shot, but so I'm on 5. If I've not updated that for you, am I on 5 for you?
You didn't tell me. Yeah, you.
I'm gonna bank a shot. I'm gonna bank one as well because I'm gonna bank one. There we go.
So right, you want me to put you up to 6?
Yeah. And then
Sure,
that means that if I get hit twice now, I don't have to do anything because I'll have done it already.
Right,
I'm gonna update.
6. There you go. Done.
I'm on a little drunk. I'll put you on a little drunk and me on drunk.
Oh yeah. So I might as well take one. Fuck it. I probably did take a hit at some point that I just forgot to note. So chat can keep me right on that. So anyway.
It's all coming up, Millhouse.
And yeah, I think I should upgrade us to tipsy. Are you tipsy or are you like proper drunk?
I mean, it's only 6 shots. I'm probably not that drunk, but
So I'll just keep you
I'll
tipsy.
allow it. Yeah, I think mine aren't quite right here because it has got you on. How are you on drunk? You shouldn't be on drunk. Let me fix this a second.
Let's see. Tipsy. Let's do that.
Do 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 do.
And then yeah, let's put you on tipsy as well for now. I'm getting the hang of this MauLer. The whole like interface. I was saying to MauLer while we were getting ready for this and prepping and everything, like I'd resisted using this streaming software for a long time because I'm just like, no, my PlayStation can stream directly to YouTube. I don't need any of this goofy shit. And then he's like, well, you know, it allows you to do all this cool stuff graphically.
It does. It do be doing that.
Yeah, when we got it set up, I was like, yeah, it does look pretty fucking good. Ew, I took a hit. That's not right.
Oh wait, I know where I'm going. We're all good. We're all good. Come along now. Yeah.
I think you know the lore as well, that Marvin's character model was modelled after Will Smith at the time.
Oh.
He
All
does
right.
look,
No, I didn't know that.
from a distance, he does look like him, but he had the same hairstyle and everything.
Diamond key used.
The difference
But yes,
is that
I am
Will
full time
Smith
on
is
YouTube and have been now since 2017, pretty much.
Neat.
Oh God, not good. Stay away.
Yeah, I should ask chat as well, like, how are you finding it now that you can watch both of us at the same time? Rather than, you know, the way I was doing it before, which was just my screen, and then you... Well, it's no
Yeah,
surprise
chat.
you would probably end up going to MauLer's stream, because then you can watch both of us anyway.
Tell us, how does it feel? Alright, I got me the C4. So that's something.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you're just like, okay, I know there's doors that I haven't unlocked yet, where am I needing to go for this?
Yeah, it is worth actually saying. It's like, I hope us putting both screens up is something you guys really like, as opposed to something you don't care about. Because
Yeah,
it's kind of a, you
I
know,
actually find it annoying.
like, hopefully it's worth it.
Well, I think particularly with this, because we're playing both campaigns simultaneously, it's actually quite a cool concept to be able to do.
I've taken one hit, which means if I take one more, I will achieve my banked shot. Oh, well, there's another hit.
Oh no.
Alright, now we're back up to where I should be. Where are you, Zambo? Hello? Oh, jeez. That's no... Oh, that's another hit.
Must be going down to the basement, surely.
This cursed angle of camera. Are you dead now, sir? Please. I find your livingness very rude.
Very disturbing.
MauLer must be thirsty. I can't speak to that. I don't know. You unlocked it.
What was it when you complete the first game? Like, what a tough guy.
Why do you like The Grey so much? As a film tackling ending it themes, do you have a second/third favorite Scrubs character? Oh,
When we're talking about
I think my favorite character in Scrubs probably.
one.
Yeah, that's the Grey. Favorite characters in Scrubs probably Dr. Cox, and then ooh, it might be the janitor next. Funny as fuck. I'm not even sure. I don't think I've ever thought to rank them other than that. I just love Dr. Cox. He's funny as fuck.
I mean, yeah. Is it John C. McGinley who plays him?
Yeah. Who was in The Rock?
It was, yeah.
He
He's also in Highlander 2, by the way.
He's in Office Space, so he just pops up in random places.
Yeah, good.
No, Will Smith. No. Stay away. Oh. Well, I gotta take another shot. I'm not against this reality.
That's a good dog.
What number are you on?
Hold on a second. That's
Gorgeous.
a lot to kill them all. Yeah, put me down for one more then.
Well, what number are you on? I don't even know.
At the moment I'm on 4, but I'm going to bump that up to 5.
Sweet.
Okay.
Alright, what's in this room that's so worth hurting me over? Ah, it's this, of course. Will you take the detonator? Fucking will.
Oh, I love detonators, me.
There's the best in it. Now give me ammo.
Okay, where are we going now? Where's the fun bus heading next, Leon?
That's a really good question. I like the fun bus.
want to go here? Anyway.
Where else diamond key? Oh, so... Yeah, I may as well knock out the diamond key next. Oh, there's something so satisfying in Resident Evil when you just... The whole place is like this scary, all the doors are locked, there's monsters everywhere, but eventually you start, it's like, it's just your house, eventually.
You master it,
I have everything.
And like, you know what areas
All
you've secured.
mine. This is why I think I opt every time, even, you know, when you're Grace and Requiem, to just... I clear it all out as her, because I want to. I find it very satisfying. It's just awkward if, you know, Leon's side of the campaign is... Because a lot of people were saying to me, like, they loved going through scared as her and avoiding everything, and then coming through and blasting everything as him, and I was like, oh, I blasted everything as her, though, so...
Yeah, I mean, you have to work a bit harder at it to, like, conserve ammo and stuff.
It wasn't too hard.
Yeah.
Is there liquor in here? No. Interesting. Ah, the cord. I've forgotten. What is the cord for exactly?
So,
like you can put it in the thing.
Yeah, certain corridors have got like metal shutters that you can close,
Oh,
and there'll be like
Jesus.
a circuit box that's like shorted out, and you can use the cord to repair it. So you've only got like one, so you can't close all of them, but you basically can choose which corridor you want to block off.
Let me clarify. I didn't mean. I meant. What is like? Why is that useful? I guess. It just stops zombies from coming in. Is that it?
Yeah, it just saves you ammo later.
Okay.
It's
I'll
you only
allow
talk
it.
about characters being really different and stuff. It's like the Ada in Resident Evil 2 OG is like so wildly different from the Ada later on, who's like a fucking superhuman.
When I saw the
Yeah.
uniform,
Like she's
I
just
thought
a
you were
regular
another
old person here. Just not particularly good. Just yeah,
Who
much
are
more
you?
relatable.
What do I want to do next? Oh, probably this then,
And
which
what are you
means I need
doing
to go
I'm
upstairs.
looking for
I
some
should probably
guy
drop
in
off
the
these
band.
tablets though.
He's one of those reporter types, always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in the cell block, only there's a wrecked car barring the entrance.
How long have you been playing,
I've been
MauLer?
trying to find another way inside.
We're up to an hour and a half, though it's more like an hour because we had a little bit of a thing at the
If we
beginning.
work together,
Making good
we
time,
can
I
move
presume.
this thing. Give me a hand here.
Also, so why do I like the Grey so much? I'd have to re-watch it to give you more of a breakdown. I just remember finding it very, very
Well,
meaningful.
I mean, the whole movie is like an interesting exploration of how people meet death. You know,
Yeah.
some characters choose to accept their fate, others fight against it. There's that great scene actually where they've just crashed and like this character's badly injured and they're like, "Oh, hold on, buddy, you're gonna make it. You're gonna be making it." And Liam Neeson just comes in and he's like, "You're not gonna make it. You're gonna die. Just accept it. Just let it. Just just relax. Let it take you." And it's like, that's a very interesting perspective because it's like he goes out not fighting but just accepting. But then, yeah, by
you
the
remember
time you
the-
get to the end of the movie, it's like he's fully into like, no, I'm fighting
Yeah.
for every second here, and it's great. Once more into the fray and all that.
Did you know that was like slightly controversial with people because, like, some people were like, where's my fight? I deserve my fight at the end of the film. Why didn't I get to see the fight?"
Sometimes
I had
there's
friends
more
who
to
had that
these things.
perspective, and I was like, "Bro, that is not the point of that scene." And it's like, yeah, I perhaps I had to pull out the media diet cards, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta. I need to go this way.
Alright, there's nothing
No Country for Old Men all over again. I fucking adore that movie, and yes, I had that exact same thing to deal with some friends on that too.
That is a complex movie.
Oh, I love it so much, though. Thoughts on PT? Did it feel like the creepiest game? I liked it, but I wanted to see a lot more. I was like, this is cool in concept, got some good ideas. Let's see where it goes. We never got to see where it went.
Scott Stewart says, "Hi boys, spent the past month filming Highlander as part of the stunt team. Honestly, looks amazing, man. Happy to be part of it. Should be good." Well, fingers crossed that it is. I think it would be great to get a win for Henry Cavill. It'd be nice to show as well that, remakes can be done. They can work.
Yeah, that would be awesome if it's good.
Mega Spidey Man, what are the best stories tackling someone ending it? I'm curious if there's a best and worst way to cover it, but there probably is. Ooh. Good question.
I mean, he asked me. I think that's why I brought up the grey, because so I'd say that's a pretty good approach, because it's a complicated subject. You got to be careful talking about it.
Ben, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Get up
There
now.
was a book I remember reading. For the life of me, I forget the title, but it's like a man who gets involved in a car accident, I think, and he's paralyzed, quadriplegic, you know, so from the neck
Is this
down.
the guy?
And he obviously is like
You
really
told the city officials
struggling
that you
with
knew
his new
something
situation.
about
he
what's
wants
been
to,
going on,
He wants to end
didn't
it,
you?
but he's paired
What
up
did
with
you
a
tell
nurse who's there to
And who the
obviously
heck
look
are
after
you?
him, and she like
I'm
makes
trying
every
to
effort
find
to
my
like
boyfriend.
you know,
His name's John.
take him
He was working for a
places,
branch
give him like
office of
amazing
Umbrella
experiences,
based in Chicago,
like see amazing
but he
sights
suddenly
and
disappeared
everything.
6 months ago.
And
I heard a rumor that he's
I think
here
it goes
in
on
the
for
city.
like 6 months or so, or a year.
I don't know anything.
And the end
and
of it,
even if I
he
did, why
leaves
would
her
I
this
want to tell
message,
you?
saying like,
Okay,
you've given me
I
the
say
best
we
year of
leave
my
him in
life,
there.
but like,
Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
Haven't changed my mind. Like,
I have it
can't
right here, officer.
Carry on like this. This is not how I want to
But
live.
I'm not about to leave this cell.
You know, it gets someone.
Those zombies aren't the only things crawling around out there.
But it kind of is an interesting exploration of like the value that you can find in the moments, of, like whether there's ways of carrying on, like how
Like
much
I said,
someone can fight for you.
I'm not leaving
to
this
try
cell.
and like give you a different perspective on life.
Get out of here before you lead
Well,
it
that's
right
quite
to
a
me.
mature way of handling it.
Hey,
really.
I'm
Rather
not
than
going
just the happy
anywhere.
clappy, like,
I'm the
oh,
only cop left alive
I'm
in this
better than I've
building.
ever been because I've seen the real
What?
value of life. It's like, no,
Look,
it's
if you want to
a bit
live,
more
then you're
difficult
gonna
than
have to
that.
leave with me.
But do you even know how to
I
get out of the
think
city?
that you're on point
There's
with
a
that
kennel
one.
in the back of the
And
building. Inside
someone
the
had
kennel is a
mentioned In
manhole.
Bruges, and I would say
Go
yes,
through
that
and
film
it'll
actually
lead you
does
to
kind of
sewer
cover that
entrance,
as well.
but it won't
Do I have to
be
do this from the
easy.
other side?
All right,
Gosh
I'm
darn it.
going.
Also, I got hit by birds, I think twice, so that counts as a shot. And I've already taken one.
Alright. We have to go.
I had no choice.
We have to do things here. I'm ready to do things. Are you ready, more?
The crows are coming for me. Sorry for the spoiler, but the best part was when Homelander begged to Butcher, I'll fucking play mixtape. I'll play Lord of Ring on my Xbox One. See, I just felt that was out of character. He would never play mixtape, dude, no matter what.
Yeah, even Homelander wouldn't play that.
Nah, it's ridiculous. Where do I have to stand for this to work? Is it the door?
Yeah, someone actually, I think there was a super chat about this. Like, why did you think it was out of character for Homelander to beg? Because I did assert that at the time, and I was like, yeah, I'll tell you why. Because I feel like Homelander, as megalomaniacal as he is, at that point would have just launched into the big rant about like, you can't do this, you can't kill me, I'm fucking Homelander. I think his frustration would have manifested, or his realization that he was going to die would have manifested as anger and rage and just.
I'm inclined to
disbelief,
agree.
rather than like,
I would,
oh, please.
Expect a blind rage, and then as soon as there's nothing left, I would expect like his soul to leave his body, basically, to just be despondent. As because there's nothing. If he can't enact like his vengeance on the world for all the shit that's happened to him, then there isn't anything anymore. Like there's no meaning for him.
Yeah.
I find him begging is like the boring, easy sort of like that's what he would do if he lost his power because he's a coward, he's pathetic, he's petty, and it's just like I don't know. I think that's which is fair for like the way they build him in season 5 because he's a fucking clown. Quite stark actually, because I don't really like him that much in 2, 3, 4, but he's still got some good moments.
Yeah.
But when you hit 5, episode 1, you hit the ground running on. They've changed the character again. He's so fucking idiotic and so insecure. And you'd be like, he was always insecure. And it's like, guys, there is a degree, there is a scale. Like he's and it's annoying too because Anthony Starr does such an excellent job.
He does. He does. I'm just. People keep mentioning my audio being a bit low. I'm just seeing if there's anything else I can do to boost it. But it's like, yeah, I don't want to delve too. I don't want to go too far down that rabbit hole of like mic settings and stuff, just in case it fucks it up. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little bit low compared to you.
Bleep bloop.
Whoa! Right, I'll have to soldier on.
But
There's only so
failed
much I can do, okay?
miserably.
We had a lot of technical challenges to overcome to begin with.
You're pathetic. You're pathetic.
crikey, we got a lot of healing items here. I think this is the bit with the chest plugs, isn't it? I feel like this is the place, MauLer. I feel like this is the place.
Wait, what's the place?
I'm in the underground section, and I've gone through a little sewery section with some spidery things there. I feel like this is... Find, yeah. Come on,
You know, I've got the ammo for Nemesis. Why can't I fight Nemesis? Or, not Nemesis, Tyrant. That's how you pronounce it, right? They're all French words.
Tyrant.
Tyrant. Blam, blim, bloom. Oh, you're about to get to... You fight the glump monster in that area, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Hopefully I've got enough stuff to take him on before I do.
How much space have I got here?
Okay,
Oh, yeah, plenty. Sweet.
No, sorry. It doesn't show up here. Must be later. Maybe it's when you get all of the keys.
Ada? I don't think I've introduced myself yet. My name's Leon. I'm with the RPD.
Where am I here? Bank holiday, Sunderland in Europe, and resident drunks. Perfect weekend. Cheers, lads. Speaking of Connery,
Get
thoughts
in.
on Finding Forrester?
Ooh, yeah. Pretty good one. Have you seen that where he's like a
You think we can
reclusive
get upstairs
author?
through this shaft?
And he's got like
No,
agoraphobia now, so he's not
but-
left
I'll
his
go and
apartment
check.
for years.
What's crazy is I'm having like a memory of seeing the trailer for it a bunch of times. I don't know what VHS or DVD or whatever I would have seen it on, but I remember I never watched it, but I should probably.
Yeah, it's good. It's good performance by Connery. Like, you obviously expect a certain character from Connery. It's not often he plays vulnerable kinds of characters, but he does in this case. He does it pretty well.
You're the man now, dog. I know that line.
Speaking of dogs.
Claire claims she's not a zombie, but who can say? Who can know? She still has Raccoon City Syndrome, presumably.
I would have thought so, yeah.
But we don't see her dealing with that in Requiem. What's that about, hmm?
Oh, for fuck's sake, die, will you? Jesus. Put like a dozen rounds into that fucking dog.
I do think the stream of boiling hot trash Hollywood has produced is hurting movies that would maybe do well. I was the only person in the theater for my viewing of MK2. Yeah, I mean, that's the result. I mean, there's a lot of people who probably maybe would have liked that, but wouldn't bother trying to see it, just out of an assumption at this point that they won't enjoy it. You know, it's not. I mean, it's not good enough to sort of float itself. I think in word of mouth. It's not like me and Drinker, like I said, saying everyone go check it out. We're like, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. I think it's like there's that inherent like I just want Carl Urban movies to do well. I just like him. You know?
Yeah.
That guy says, "Hey Drinker, I finally watched Big Trouble in Little China. Holy shit, man! Why is it that movies made 40 years ago are so much cooler than shit made today? The 80s had the magic, not now though." Yes, you are 100% correct. Like, I would say even bad movies from the 80s have a kind of charm that movies now just don't have. You know, there's usually a kind of goofy fun to be had in even pretty bad ones. And Big Trouble in Little China is an excellent one. But again, it's just that mixture of like a great director in John Carpenter, who was kind of at the height of his powers, great actors,
Yeah.
guys like Kurt Russell, and James Hong as well. Love that guy.
James Hong's also.
Never stop acting, sir. Yeah, so it's, all that kind of came together in just movies like that, and I feel again you're not going to get as many actors nowadays that just have that same level of charisma like Russell had. So different times.
How many doors do I get to open with the heart key?
There's usually no more than like 2 or 3.
When you get to this point in the game, yeah, it's like much less.
Pretty linear.
Remember, Barry, Chris, Jill, and Rebecca would all be dead from Raccoon City Syndrome by 2 months. I hate RE9. Yeah, well, it's really quite pathetic. What I don't get, why give them Raccoon City Syndrome as opposed to just, you have, Leon gets caught early game, just have fucking Gideon infect him.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, does it happen to everyone or is it random?
I thought it was everybody who was involved. I mean, that sounds pretty
Leon,
convenient,
can
I
you hear
guess.
me?
Like, the people we don't see are the ones that
Ada,
don't get infected. Like,
did you find
I don't know.
anything?
Claire should obviously have it if Leon
Right
has
here.
it.
Yeah.
Think fast.
Doing
Here's one
weird
more.
things.
Ah, that's the hot door.
Hey,
I remember.
I can't reach the ventilation hole. I'm going to have to find another way around. I'll catch up with you later.
Sherry did indeed get it.
What?
First time
Ada,
Drinker ever
wait!
liked one of my posts on Twitter. It had nothing to do with my usual post about Tolkien. Instead, it was me using the Homelander meme to make fun of Hassan, lol. Oh, was that you? Because that was funny as hell. I saw that. Because he's like, all the people he's ripped into in the past, just arbitrarily and cruelly. He's like, help me. It's
Yeah.
very like, are you joking?
Yeah, it's like, nah, fuck you, buddy. You're getting exactly what you deserve.
Such a cunt.
Yep.
So it's so ridiculous because like it's funny. Some people might be like, "Why are you so aggressive?" We'd be like, "Dude, every single time we were brought up on his stream, EFAP, he'd just be like, oh, the Nazi podcast.' Like, what?
He's just a piece of shit. I think at one point he told me to end myself in one of his streams. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fuck you. Don't need that shit.
The Nazi kill stream. That's what EFAP is for sure. It was funny too because his chat were confused when they said EFAP. They thought they meant every frame of painting, the other channel that everyone is usually pretty chill with because they're not controversial in any way. And so some of his chat were like, no, EFAP's cool. And then he was just like, no, fuck them if they've said things about me. I hate them. We're shooting Bailey. No, neither of us are actually shooting. Those are just key items. They're things that we have with us all the time. For Drinker, it's Jack Daniels. For me, it's Bailey's.
There's a kennel in the back of the
Though
building.
I realize it's not
Inside
exactly
the kennel is a
intuitive.
manhole. Go
Maybe we'll
through
change
and
that
it'll
going
lead you
forward.
to the
But sometimes we don't know what we're
entrance,
drinking
but
until like the night
it
before.
won't be easy.
Yeah, and it's like, well, every time we do something like that, we have to get someone to render up new images for us. It's like kind of a lot to ask someone to do.
Yeah, especially with we don't even know what we're doing sometimes.
What's the next one? DB says, can we bar internet female drama guests? It's cringe. Yep, I agree 100%. I'm happy to not get involved in any of that crap. There is more to life.
I feel like you might be
Sorry.
significantly further ahead of me. I don't know. I don't even know anymore because it's hard to tell exactly.
Well, it makes a nice change.
Yeah, it's back to the way it's supposed to be, I think.
I think that's probably how we imagined it would be, but then the way you've been playing these games, like, your knowledge is usually more up to date than mine, you know, just because you're playing them for the first time, and so...
I've actually forgotten a lot about exactly where to go. I think we're alright, broadly. Is there nothing to pick up here? Ridiculous. Alright, down here I go. Realistically, can you make the boulder punching work in Resident Evil 5 Remake work? Also, is there any good moves at TV out you guys can suggest? I stopped watching moves at TV because it's too bad. You make the boulder punching work. If you just have it, people will love it. You don't really need to worry about whether or not it's fully working in some kind of like serious way.
Okay.
People want to see it.
I believe I owe you one, because I've just taken a hit in the autopsy room, so I'm gonna take a shot and I'm gonna bump myself up by 1.
Alright.
So I should be on 6.
Okay, I will change that in a moment. I'm fighting doggos.
No.
Uh-oh. I took 2 hits. It's all ogre. 3 hits.
Oh dear.
4 hits.
Oh no, that's just not good at all.
5 hits.
What are you doing?
At least the dogs.
Maybe just make that 2 shots.
5 hits. I mean, I'll take 3. It's fair.
Just out of curiosity, you know when you get access to the armory, right, and you got a choice to take 2 different things?
Mm-hmm.
What do you take? What do you help yourself to?
On my first run as Leon A, I went with the inventory expansion, but I have no idea what the correct decision is, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And as Leon, you get 8 slots, so you got a decent amount of carry capacity, I would say.
Right, I'm going on hammered mode.
Oh damn!
Oh yeah. I'll put you on drunk, probably. Oh, so easy to update. It's wonderful.
Yeah, showing off.
Hey, I told you you could do it, and you were like, nah, I'm too good for that. That's what you said.
Well, it was more like when you told me how long it would take. Because we've been going for a while by that point, and I think as well you were like, yeah, there's also the the seamless HD mod that you can put on it. It's like it'll take you about an hour or so to get it done. I was like, nah, I'm okay.
It's your loss, buddy. Also, recommending good movies of TV recently. I mean, Night of the Seven Kingdoms, good new TV show you can guarantee pretty much that you'll like. I doubt you dislike it.
Not many people dislike that. I mean, come on.
The Penguin is newer, not super new now, but still another high scoring one. Obviously, I was quite a fan of Andor. You might like that. Oh God, run away! Why are there more dogs? I've already dealt with dogs. As for movies, we did a top 10 movies of 2025 on EFAB, and Drink was actually on that episode, so you can check out all of the ones mentioned in the top 10s for everybody would be recommendations.
Yeah.
So, yeah, how about that?
A bit shit.
I think this is just a bit of a rough year, that's all. Hopefully this year's a bit better. I will take that ribbon.
Yeah, let me answer a couple more here. Let's see. Oh. Goodness sake. So we don't have to use my laptop for this. It is annoying.
Put it away, Claire. I might switch.
Oh yeah. Which legacy character do you wish was in Resident Evil 9? Probably Jill, because we haven't seen her in ages, and I feel like she really deserves a comeback now.
Wesker.
Sure, yeah. Completely
Bring me
plausible.
Wesker!
Chris!
Chris!
Oh, it's beautiful. There's got to be something. Yeah, I'm going to take that just in case, actually.
What the fuck was Xenu bad? Or Xenus?
Oh, it's such a
Zetus.
shit. Such a shit
What
character.
was that? Like,
What are you? What is the point of you?
dude, everybody when they saw it was like, oh my god, it's Wesker!
It's Timu Wesker. Oh,
Yeah.
what's the point of this area then? Okay, fine.
Damn you, child, where do you flee?
Yeah, I would have liked to see Jill come back. I wanted to see Barry Burton come back as well, just for fucking balls.
Yeah, I think Barry deserves to come back, sure. Is Avengers the best comic book movie ever but gets no credit? Maybe not the best, but it's easily top 5. Like, I think anyway. It doesn't get as much credit as it deserves from a lot of people, because it's seen as sort of like ubiquitously, you know, yeah, that's a good one. It's good.
Yeah. So, what's next here? Snacks says Jill sandwich or Ada wonton. Oof.
Ooh.
They're both tasty. I think that's the thing to keep in mind. But I'm gonna go with my Jill
Why
sandwich.
not both, damn it?
Yeah.
At the same time.
Ada wonton on a Jill sandwich, huh? Didn't think about that, did you?
Come along, child.
The No big deal, by the way, but I've got a Magnum now. Not the ice cream
Okay.
either.
Fine.
The
You
most
are
powerful
cool.
ice
Fine.
cream
True.
in the world. One thing I definitely appreciate with Resident Evil 2, I feel like you're never stuck in one area for too long. Like, it knows when it's outstayed its welcome, and it moves you along to the next area, the next zone, whatever you want to call it, which is a neat way of doing things. Just trying to figure out where the hell I'm going now. Where have I not been?
Wow, you don't even know where you're going? What are you, drunk?
Well, oh yeah, now I know where I'm going.
I think our shots are slightly uneven right now. Are you on 6?
Yes.
I'm on 11.
What the fuck? Okay, wait, I better update your number. Yeah, you get dogged pretty hard there, didn't you?
I did get dogged.
I'm gonna have to upgrade
There
you
was
as well.
nothing for
You
it.
can't be tipsy anymore. You gotta be hammered.
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
All right.
The horrors of the drink. Can we get a drink that shows how to set up OBS video? That'd be great. Have you guys watched Bleach anime? I have not. I assume you haven't either.
Sadly, no. Would you believe it? I haven't.
Maybe one.
To be fair,
I'll watch the rest of this later. Oh, go ahead.
I feel like I've coped with this new system relatively well.
Good.
Problems initially.
Which sets us for the future.
Yeah, well, yeah, like as MauLer was saying, like it now allows us to do this whenever we do a Resident Evil game, really. So it's great. It takes a bit of time to set up at first, but then you're good to go, pretty much.
I wonder, chat, what is your most anticipated Resident Drunks if we're going through the franchise? What's the number one where you're like, oh, I can't wait for that one? I wonder if it's Resident Evil 5.
It's got to be, yeah, because like it's fine that we're playing, you know, side by side and all that, but like to actually play in the same game co-op, that's really a lot more fun.
Oh, we got, it's mostly 5s. We do have some 3s and 4s. And 2 remake, yeah.
Right, what are we doing here?
Yeah, 5 seems to be the winner, though. I saw Az was playing that with Mr. Porkchop. Uh-oh, I took a hit. Oh, no. Oh, and another hit. Oh, no. Wait, the dog was on the elevator with me. What's gonna happen?
So 11, 12, and 13. What's the significance?
Looks like we all good. That's another shot then.
There should be a note for this one. Is there anything here? Is there anything there? What order does it go in? I know it corresponds to playing cards. These like 3 statues here. You gotta light them up.
It's so funny that the child is like, Claire, I have some grenade launcher ammo for you. You're like, thank you, child.
Alright, yeah, the Queen, the King, and the Jack. Okay, let's go. So,
Sherry! You fool! I will take the precious club key. Will you go up the ladder? I will.
why wouldn't you?
I think this dog's up here. Don't tag me. I've drank enough tonight. Gosh darn it. No. No, they both tagged me at once. Damn it.
You got double teamed by a doggo.
But that already counts as 2 hits, so that's only 1 shot, because I can't take multiple damages at once, thanks to the way this game works.
Sure.
Oh, lordy Lou, I've got liquors to deal with now. Alright, let me take the shot for that, too. Oh, I might have to stop pouring more.
Let me do a couple more here.
Alright, do I have health here? Oh, Ooh, this is actually a little bit scary. Grenade launcher, don't fail me now.
Come on.
Oh god. I didn't save yet.
You're not dead, are you?
I'm about to, if I'm not careful.
Oh god, no. No, MauLer, run!
I'm trying, man, I'm trying!
Oh god, I'm watching your screen.
It should be acid rounds, shouldn't I? I needed to load them in. I don't have any acid right now, though. It's so funny if I would have died with 7 ink ribbons, though.
Sorry, I'm
That's
just
another shot worth of
couple
hits
super
as
chats
well.
that I missed out. Yeah, Blank Frankie says your mic is all fucky wucky. We can barely hear you. I'm sorry. I can't do anything about it right now. Once this stream's over, right, in between MauLer and I will mess around with the StreamYard settings and stuff, or Streamlabs, and just check that there's nothing amiss. I can't really do it. I don't want to mess with it too much while I'm on stream and potentially fuck it up completely, so my apologies. Maybe I just need to be really close to the microphone.
How can you ever say my apologies without doing it like Vader? My apologies. You do have a great many things to explain.
He and so forth for £50. Oh. Just let me kill this liquor here. That's better. Yes, he says, nice, we've got a drunk meter, but I'm only at 4, but that's been for 15 years. Well, you're consistent, and consistency is important, Ian, so keep it up. If you can just maintain this permanent state of like low-level drunkenness, I think you'll be fine. Then you're a functioning alcoholic, and that's the
I will
sweet
instead
spot.
maintain a high level of drunkenness with that extra shot. I'm on 14 now, by the way.
Oh, fuck off. This is absurd. Right, I better take one just to try and keep up a little bit, so.
I'll give my next one to you.
I banked one, okay?
Thank you.
Right, let
For your
me update
solidarity.
you. So you're 14?
Yes, and you're on 7, I guess.
Yes. You're not going to survive this stream, man. You're just not.
Oh, we've only got another hour. I can make it, in theory.
Put it on 7. Alright. Sweet. Everyone agree? MauLer's like moving up from hammered to... What's the stage up from that, actually?
Alcohol poisoning, I think.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you're getting close to that.
Now, give me that save. Actually, no, give me that health first. And then I can spend my remaining key. Of which I could probably get my crank ready, too. Don't you love cranking?
Hand, my friend.
I'll have to watch the rest of this later, going to see Sheep Detectives with my mum. Don't have much fun without me. Ha! We will.
Is that the one with Hugh Jackman in it? Is the shepherd that gets...
I have heard nothing but good things. Lots of people have been saying all the good stuff about that movie.
Well,
So I think we have to see. I think we have no choice.
are we getting a bunch of good movies at the moment? What the hell is this?
I don't know. I'm scared.
I am too.
It could mean anything.
But I'm
All right,
ready
let's-
to take it on.
Let's save her up. And then go use this wonderful key.
I know you're not at this
which-
point yet in your playthrough, but like there's a point where you get like the final chest plug. No! And it's like in a dust sheet. You basically have the option to slide down straight to the basement. And I'm like, yeah, I like that. I like when the game designers just thought, fuck it, let's just make it easy for them. Instead of
Listen, we know where you want to go, okay?
Yeah. Dear Ben's not doing too well down in the prison cell there.
Having a little bit of a difficult time, poor
He's
fella.
on the receiving end of a violent romantic conquest.
No, you never want to be there.
No. I suppose I should go see-
Hail MauLer and Drinker. EFA's video on Kenobi made an appearance in Matt Walsh's video about Disney's Star Wars being dead. It was fun to watch. Love the stream. Wait,
Can you still hear
why?
me? Come on, answer.
A video on Kenobi of all things?
Damn.
You've really made it
believe
clear
it,
that
okay.
Walsh is talking about
I
the
almost got the
I'm
story.
gonna say, holy shit. I'm
Bad.
famous. Why am I even talking to you anymore?
I'm I'm done.
Bitter
Yeah,
irony.
yeah, fine.
The chief of police and co-conspirator.
Come on, club room, which gives me the other half of my blue thing, I think, which then takes me down to policeman.
Make him pay.
I remember pieces of this.
Hang in there, Ben.
I'm a resident eviler.
My chest!
Resident.
It's burning!
Oh, wait, is that not the final use of the club? Clearly, I don't know what's oh god, it's a liquor. Let's...
Not Brian
God,
says,
what
was the
was
novel
that?
called Me Before You? If so, Amelia Clark was in the movie adaptation. I think that was it, yeah. I didn't know they did a movie adaptation, actually. That is neat. That's the kind of role that Amelia Clark is suited to. Not playing Sarah Connor. Take note, Hollywood.
Come with me if you wanna
To the chemical
live.
plant. I have a feeling that's where
I
I'll find
hate
John.
that so much.
Ada, wait!
I know. I actually
Hey!
did a casting calamities video, and she was one of the entries. And I had to preface
Do
it
you
by
read
saying,
me,
like,
Claire? We
I
now
don't
have access
dislike
to the
Amelia
back of the
Clark.
parking
She's
lot.
really nice.
Yeah.
It's just they put her in fucking terrible
I'm
movies.
getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet
Yeah.
me there?
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
Agreed.
She's really she's got crazy eyebrow game for
does
acting,
have-
and she never gets to use it in her many fucking castings in these stupid roles.
Yeah. Anything that allows her to like arch her eyebrows in an interesting fashion, it's got to be good.
Exactly. The girl in Obsession has good eyebrow game. Eyebrow game is important, guys.
It
Make
is,
sure you're
yeah.
eyebrowing.
I'm glad we're into an era, right, where girls don't have like pencil thin eyebrows or anything weird like that. You know, they
Yeah.
they just have like that sort of natural look to them.
We're also, unfortunately, in the era where they go hyper skinny. Have you seen like the other photo that got out of like, Kelly Osbourne? I thought it was edited.
Yeah, she just looks sick.
Looks like a skeleton, and that's not an exaggeration in any way. To the point where you're like, holy shit, those bones, they need some help. Like, they need some flesh.
Yeah, it looks like it would be painful to live like that. You know, just like sitting down would be sore because you won't have any padding on your ass or anything.
Yeah.
If you fall over, you're kind of screwed. It's like probably
Lighter.
just shatter.
I'll take the acid rounds with me as well. Skelly Osbourne.
That's pretty good. 'Cause she
What
was
scares
always
you in a
bit
game slash a
chunkier, wasn't
movie? Yeah, she was, I guess. Now she solved that problem and switched out for something else.
she? Didn't Mindy Kaling's also done this? Like,
Yep,
she
and
spent-
Amy Schumer, they all engage. No more plus-sized fleisms.
Nah,
Now
there's
we're,
no more body positivity now. We're done with that. It's like you can fix it now with a simple pill. Okay. Right. I think we got.
But what scares you in a game slash a movie? Also play also. Oh, Alien Isolation. Well, what scares me? I mean, you know, it's usually suspense and tension and playing into my imagination or the psychology of the situation. It's usually less so the blarg and a big thing grabs the camera and shakes it.
You don't like the blog? The blog's
The blog is
important.
just not my thing, dude. I am not a blogger.
I find that disappointing.
Yeah, I know.
I
everyone-
find your lack of blogging.
Alright, you're obsessed with this game. What's the order with the torches? Is it 2-3-1 or 1-7-3-6-1-2-5 L3?
2-3-1.
Yeah.
This is a difficult fight. It should just be-
Got it. Yeah, I know it's this thing. It's on the floor. Grab it. Come on.
Go on.
Man. Do it. Grab it.
Do it.
What were they thinking? Zachary Snider. What do you think?
Slenderman.
Snyderman.
Fight big wood monster here in this area.
Have you
What I
beaten
like
it?
about this guy, I don't actually know where he comes from. He's not working. He's just there. He's just hanging out. Just another
I think
monster.
he's just a guy. That's his house, and you're ruining everything.
It's like, hey man, just living. Right. Why would you need a description for the plugs? Like, the order doesn't matter. Right, yes, go. Okay.
They do that in Resident Evil all the time. They'll be like, you have this version of this medal or this thing of this thing. But then, like the one in OG where it was like you have the wind crest and the sun crest, and it's like the wind travels beneath the sun. You're like, oh, I see. It's like a puzzle, and then you just click them. It's like, no, it does it for you. You're like, oh.
You kind of feel like there was two different guys on the dev team, and one of them was just like, nah, it's just fucking
What
stupid.
was that all about?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Running
put my
off like
counter
that
up by
was
1, so I
reckless
should be
and
on 8
stupid.
now.
Those zombies are
My
everywhere.
God.
Not to mention that thing that got
All right, I need to go
I was there,
upstairs,
I know.
upstate New York.
Look, Ada. As an officer, it's my
If I
job
do that,
to
I
look
get
out for you.
the.
But we're not going to get through this alive.
Oh, what should I
if we
take
don't
with me, I
work
wonder?
together, okay?
All right. We'll do this your way.
Yeah, I could probably afford
for
to
now.
take some stuff. I think.
Right. I'm gonna bump up my count by 1. Up you go. 8. Nope, that doesn't work. I was typing in complete gibberish there. Yeah, it's better. Okay, go. Go, Leon! Leon!
Oh wait, I need the crank. Give me crank. What best movie about ending it is a drama comedy called Paddleton. You'll be weeping like a baby by the end of it. Stars Ray Romano, surprisingly. Oh. I ain't never heard of it. Sounds neat though. Have either of you seen The Twits on Netflix? No, I have not.
Not super excited to watch that.
Why? Why do you hate The Twits?
Hated the book. I think I was supposed to read it in primary school, and I was like, this fucking sucks.
Hmm.
I think I knew too
There
many
you
people
go.
who looked like them.
See. After a party, a friend and I brought some ladies back for a movie. My friend put on No Country for Old Men. It was a very dry night. He wanted to put on Seven, but the ladies left. Why, guys? Those are not the movies you put on if you got a girl to impress, okay?
But you can test her media literacy, MauLer.
Yes.
She'll love that. I probably don't.
Oh dear. Here come the zombie.
So I think I've left the precinct behind now. I'm just kind of done with that.
Wow.
What else is there here?
How could you? Was the VHS Unbreakable that had the Finding Forrester trailer on it? It could be. I'm not sure. But I did watch Unbreakable a bunch of times. Oh, not a licky. Not a licky.
Hey,
Fuck you,
what?
licky. Oh, God. Oh, no. That's the worst result ever.
Did you die?
No. But 2 of my shots completely missed because I couldn't quite tell where forward was. I'm the first order, I admit it. By intimate attacks in Buffy and Angel, I meant Grape. I watched a video saying different characters were and wondered what you thought of its handling. Oh, well, this is like the most controversial episode of Buffy, and I think it's like handled excellently. Some people disagree, and that's okay.
They're allowed to be wrong.
It's kind of, it has the same controversy as Andor's one from the first arc.
That's such a... that was such a bullshit
fans were like,
controversy
"Can't
as well.
have
Like, nothing even happened.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's
No, I know.
implied that he's going to do it, and then she flights him off. It's like, what the fuck else do you want? Because it's so offensive.
Because I'd heard about it before I saw it, and I was like, oh, that's it. Shit, okay. People going fucking crazy over this, but alright.
That was just literally the whole, like, oh, this is not the Star Wars I remember. Like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, like, this is a different take on it now.
And I think when you... Because this is our job, this is everyone's job in this sector. You have to convert why you feel a particular way into why it made you feel a particular way, and then the audience can sort of be like, I think that's the same for me, or not. And so a lot of people, when they saw that, they started rushing to explanations that I
Leon,
think were mistakes,
that
big
woman was-
mistakes. For example, like
I have to talk to her.
this is bad because Palpatine and Vader would never let this happen. It's like, why would you even? Why would you just say that? I'm not gonna go down that chute. I need a storage area. I need hail.
Go down the chute. It'll take you to an area where you can store things. It'll be great. You can do all the storing you want to do. Up here. Take stuff. What's this? I don't need this right now. Ah, of course, because it's not relevant to this character's art. Okay, go! Seki Jokes says, "Hey Drinker, as an aspiring author, any advice on how to improve prose, descriptions, and creativity with scenarios? My ambitions outweigh my skills." I mean, this comes down to practice. You know, seeing what works in some of your favourite books, that and then understanding, well, what is it that makes them work so effectively? You know, why do you like them so much? Take some time to think about it, and then, yeah, it's just a case of finding your own voice as an author. You know, once you've understood what works well in other books, don't try to copy it, but at least understand the principles behind it, and then find your voice that then works with that.
Now I remember.
Oh, how much
One of the
progress
men
did
from
I just
Chicago
lose?
who came to assist the
Because I just
T-virus
died.
research used his girlfriend's name as his password.
It got me with the tongue.
Sean, I believe.
Not that tongue.
How did you know?
You've been tongued
Who are
pretty
you?
hard.
Annette Birkin.
Did you say?
Because I can't do
recently?
I can't do the rewind shit. I don't remember the last time I saved.
What?
Oh
John's
dear, this
dead.
could be really
He
far
became one
back
of
for all
those
I know.
zombies.
This could end up with me having to wait around at the finale for you.
No, this could end up with you having to complete the game twice. Like, by the time Ooh, I think I'm pretty far back.
G-virus. It's capable
Probably.
of creating ultimate
I don't know. Oh yeah, I haven't even gone to that room yet. Well, hey, you know what? I'll persevere. Just keep playing. But I'm yeah, that's a bit of a setback. Just a bit.
My husband, William.
I'm sorry.
And it's
I'm gonna take the acid rounds from now on because that'll be
None
more
of this
handy
would have
against the
happened if they
lickers, you
hadn't
know.
tried to steal his research away from him.
You save state from now on? I refuse to save scum, sir. Never shall you catch me cheating.
This way.
Unless I really need to.
It's sheer perfection. My
acid
precious
rounds.
G-virus. No
Yeah.
one will ever take you away
Miss
from me.
Agrippa says, "Please tell MauLer why Erebus is your favourite good boy." Erebus? Whose dog
There
is
he
that?
is.
So you finally come.
Erebus.
Doctor, we're here to collect the G-virus sample.
Sorry,
Chat's gonna have to tell us.
but I
Yeah,
won't
chat,
just
is that a
hand
reference
over
to
my
something that I
life's
missed?
You might hit the
A
sample.
sweet cutscene here where Birkin turns into the
That's it already.
G-virus monster.
Okay, let's move out.
My god. Alright, let's go get that one first.
William,
Oh, it's 40k reference apparently.
hold on, darling. I'm taking
Oh.
care of that bullet wound first. Stay here.
Oh, he's not a dog. Captain Erebus is like a... Yeah, when you say good boy, it's like, well, that makes you think of doggos, doesn't
Retrieve
it?
the sample.
Yeah, he's a space marine. Yeah, Erebus is pretty fucking cool. I think Garrow is one of my favorites, and Tarek Torgadon.
Are you telling me
he's one of the
that
more
he
notable.
injected the
He's just great.
G-virus into his
He's always got a
own
sense of humor
body?
about him, like even when the worst shit imaginable is
The
happening.
G-virus has the
he's great.
ability to revitalize cellular functions.
Melvin Deeply says, "I'm old. I played Resident
What was
Evil
that?
1 on the Edge
Something's
sketch."
wrong. Let's
Yeah,
check
and the
it out.
graphics are
Over
probably still
there.
there.
Shoot! Eat this, you freak!
DB says Rebecca
is this?
Polaroid obtained yet? No, because you have to search Wesker's desk like 50 times. And I figured,
Hurry!
people aren't ready for that. You ain't ready for that.
Not a true fan,
conversation.
huh?
Yeah. Daddy Cuss says, "Gents, I say this with love and respect. The audio
What
is
is
fun.
this thing?
Drinker quiet, MauLer loud, game very loud."
Fire!
I'm sorry.
Fire!
I
You
would love
fool.
to fix it, but I can't do anything about it
Son of
right
a-
now. I'm gonna have to wait until we're between streams.
You on what number are you on by the way, Chance?
8.
Oh. I'm gonna update you.
So those rats were the carriers of the virus. As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now.
I may be on 16.
Every G-virus bioweapon, including William,
may
has
be,
the ability to implant embryos.
I am, but I forgot. I need the lighter. Is there a storage box that's nearer than... let me see. I've forgotten.
There is, if you go through the library. Inside of that, I think.
Oh,
I just got to
yeah.
the bit where
Sweet.
Annette gets flung off a fucking gantry. And her scream is so
yeah,
funny.
it's very funny.
She just goes, ah! It's like they said to the voice actress, like, you know, don't be too loud, you'll wake up the neighbors.
The Monsterverse fan cope about the old kaiju movies being silly is a total dry glazer to me. They seem to forget that the big appeal of those movies is the charming miniature work and the dudes in suits.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, I think -1 sort of ends the conversation. You know, because it's
well,
like
yeah, 'cause then
a lot of...
You've progressed into like much more effective VFX and so on, but also there's a really good story behind it. Like that's I guess the thing that makes that movie really work. It's like it's a story of like wartime guilt, grief, and shame. And
yeah. What I'm saying is the whole like I like my Godzilla completely nonsense, goofy, and human stuff to be retarded. It's like, do you? Or are you just saying that because you just want to really, really like what it currently is, which is fine, by the way. But like, why would you not like? You take Godzilla versus Kong X or whatever the fuck the movie's called. It's like, wouldn't you prefer that the human drama is good? And then they're like, no, I wouldn't. You're like, really?
Just to spite you. I don't want it to make sense.
I want it to be stupid.
I've got a feeling actually I need to go and get the wheel thing, the crank. What do you call it? The valve handle.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse than getting to a point in the map and realizing you need a key item and you have to go all the way back to get it. Fucking
Godzilla vs.
shit.
Boogie. We would all watch that. Hell yeah.
We could fight.
Hot take. Action films peaked not in the 80s, 90s, or 2000s, but 2010s. The Raid film's the best action films of all time.
The Raid ones are great, but they're not... They're not action films in the strictest sense, they're martial arts films. And they are fucking fantastic martial arts films, but like, that's what I would classify them as. So, you know, there's plenty of...
Yeah, and there's different
movies,
elements that are getting cranked, for better or for worse. Is like, there are films in like the, I would say, 80s, 90s, 2000s that have better story or more interesting characters than the Raid, but less effective choreography perhaps and different content. You know, it's complicated. There's different generations of pros and cons.
Yeah.
I wish I had loaded the acid rounds earlier. It's so satisfying for the lickers. It's just like, oh, shit to you now, boys.
They are pretty fucking annoying enemies. They're not as annoying as the hunters, right? They can just decapitate you with one fucking hit. I think they were the worst.
Will you turn on the faucet? I will.
Cameron Kirby, I really hope that you both do Code Veronica after Nemesis, as it was intended to be the true Resident Evil 3, and it's basically a mainline game. Still my favourite. I mean, I will entertain the notion that it's a mainline game, for sure. Why is it your favourite, though? Because it's fucking goofy ass. I never liked the graphical style or anything for it. It's all very anemic, the way it looks. Yeah, the Ashfords are like really even by Resident Evil standards, and I didn't like the switch over to like gothic horror, you know, with aristocrats and weird castles and stuff. Like that's Resident Evil that I kind of I identify with the most. What are we doing now? What do I want to do? Do I want to save? Can I save?
You know what? I'll probably do that. That might be a good idea.
Yes, get in the habit. You're actually a cautionary tale for me, because I don't want to...
Yeah. No rewinding for you anymore. You're on Steam now.
That was a super useful feature. That was a great little thing that they added to the, the not remasters.
You gotta be careful saying these things, Mr. Resident Evil fan. The Resident Evil fans will slap you in the face for saying that.
It's just a convenience thing more than anything.
Well, yeah. Like, it would be like me saying, yeah, infinite ammo is a convenience thing.
Well, the thing is, you know you're going to have to, like, go back and, like, it's not like a matter of skill, like, to retrace the steps that you took to get to a place where you were killed. It's just time-consuming.
Some would argue that it is a resource to manage, and you basically run gambling, right, on whether or not you should spend your saves.
I'm playing it single player or whatever, like, I'm just doing it by myself, but when it's, you're streaming it, obviously it's a fucking frustrating experience for the viewers if...
Yeah.
Yeah, if you die and then you get to go back to a whole chunk of the game that you've just done.
I get
you. No, that's not taken care of.
Here I go saving.
Oh boy, here I go saving again.
In Sir Christopher Lee's voice, please say... what is like the deepest your voice can go? That's basically what you have to do if you want to be Christopher Lee.
Yeah, like, this is probably the deepest I can go.
I am a servant of the world, and if I am a servant, you should consider yourself a tool at best.
I think you're deeper than mine, by the way.
Well...
Leon.
It's like you try to go too deep, you end up sounding ridiculous. That's just how it goes.
Leon.
Yeah, you've got like a natural, like, timbre to your voice, and you can only work within that range. I do feel sorry for guys that have got like really high pitched, like, nasally voices, because
yeah,
I guess like that's just the way your vocal cords are, and there's not much you can do about it. But holy fuck, it's annoying to listen to.
Never mind. Let's just get out of
Rank
here.
characters from Lord of Ring, Wizard Off, Grashnag, Bird, Frailman, Frailman's Beard, Thranduil, who talks candidly, Golem, and Lock Bowls. Dude, how am I to rank these? Who's I'll start with who my favorite is. Golem. Golem's my favorite. What a legend. Look at him go. He's my favorite. Who's my next favoritist? I don't remember Frailman and Frailman's Beard. Is Frailman's Beard, is that the beard that has like animations and physics? Like it has a, it like moves like a mouth. It's like the most retarded shit. I think that was the thing with him.
It does make me laugh in video games, like when you have to have hair animations, and sometimes they just go completely fucking retarded. They start like, you know, the hair will just be like flying around like Medusa's head.
Thranduil is low tier as far as I'm concerned because he only says, "We can talk candidly now," which is very funny once you heard it 100 times. But it's all he does, guys. It is all he does. I'm sorry. I don't mean to shit on Thranduil, but there I go shitting on him.
Yeah. I hate him. Admit it.
You know what? I think you're right.
Only your hatred.
Do you know he's not credited as Darth Vader's voice for the first two movies?
No way.
By choice. There's two explanations for this. The first is, he officially said he didn't want to be credited because he didn't feel his contributions were significant enough. Which I think is strange, because it's not like what he was doing was he was not like the first person ever to do the voice of a character, right, at that point.
Yeah.
So the other theory that I'm not sure about either, because he didn't want it for Star Wars or Empire, but maybe, is that he didn't want his name attached to something that could damage his career overall, like a goofy sci-fi thing, and he didn't want to be known for it. Apparently Alec Guinness is on some record saying he should have done what James Earl Jones did. So I don't know if that's true either. However, he is credited when you hit Return of the Jedi, so...
Well, there is that, at least.
Yeah, it's weird. I was looking into it and I was just like, why?
So many whys.
Why indeed? You should try VR at some point with the entry dollars. I do actually want to. Have you done any of that? Like ever?
I don't like it. You get the motion sickness kicking in pretty quickly. It's not a fun experience for me.
Do you get emotion sickness?
Sometimes I do, MauLer, sometimes I do. You know me, I'm a pretty emotional guy.
Mm-hmm. That's what they say about you. That's what they all say about you. So wait, Leon can jump down into the basement, but I'm not allowed as Claire? Is this sexism? Are we sexism right now?
She just has frail women bones. They're
Damn it. But I bought the upgrade for my bones. Is it worth nothing?
The upgrade doesn't apply to females, MauLer.
Damn it. Why do I even bother?
So, where are you at now? I'm just going to look at your screen, because I haven't been studying it for a while.
I'm about to deposit all of my little stone tablet-y things, because I've got them all.
Well, alright.
Yeah, that explains to you in great detail where exactly I am.
Sure, yeah, I totally get you.
The liquors that cause me so much trouble, I guess I insta-nuked them with the acid rounds this time, so it's just like the easiest shit ever. It's very like, why didn't you do that the first time? And I'm like, shut up, voices in my head.
Yeah.
You're not helping.
Sense. I would have thought the flame rounds might have been effective against them, but I guess not.
I think it's 2 shots of the flame rounds, which obviously that's pretty good, but between the first and second one, they can get some serious damage in if you're not careful.
Do you want to fire your gun every time soon?
Gimme. Where's the other blue one? There she is. Alrighty. Have either of you gentlemen checked out Obsession? Dare I say, one of my favorite movies of this year. I'm still shaking from it. I've seen it. I thought it was really good. I recommend.
Yeah, gave it high marks, yeah.
It's cool that it's doing really well. Oh wait, I think I need to go this way actually. Let me just check the old Mapperino. Is it down or up? I believe it is up. Yeah, we good. There's an RE2 remake mod that makes it a fixed camera in case that interests either of you down the road. The modding community is rad, man.
Yeah, the modding community does some amazing work.
Well, I'll probably play the game as intended, what I try to do with all of these. But I mean, that's definitely a fun thing to check out. Watch Beef. It's a nice drama comedy, only 10 episodes at 30 minutes apiece. Have you seen any beefs there?
No, I've heard it mentioned,
no.
But I've never really watched it myself. It's got Steven Yeun in it, hasn't it?
I know that guy. He got his face beaten up by Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Holy shit, you see that eyeball pop out? Do you ever
What
see
a nasty
Robot
man
Chicken
he
sketch
was.
of that, where it's like, you know his final words to Maggie were like, I'll find you. It's like he survived it, and she's like having to play hide and seek with him in the house because he's constantly going like, I'll find you. And she's getting interviewed like, yeah, we play a lot of hide and seek these days.
My God.
Yeah, we'll save our game. Here was the weapon.
You don't want no beef? Oh wait, I think I need to go to the other place first. Oh no wait, I got a boss to fight down here I think. Which is probably a bad idea because I don't even have much ammo. As long as I'm allowed back up, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
I'm at that classic point where the game suddenly throws loads of healing items and ammo at me. Like, oh, I wonder what could be happening next.
I think you're entering a boss fight.
There's nice little quality of life improvements that this game does as well. Like when you say you've got, I don't know, a box of shotgun shells in your inventory already and you take some more out of the item box, it'll just stack them automatically. You don't need to ask it to do that or anything. Like, the previous game didn't do that. It's like just little thoughtful things like that.
Man, bro, why are you hating on the original so much? Jesus God.
I think it's just, you can see that incremental improvement in like just a bit extra polish. It's just a little bit of refinement that 100% makes sense. Right.
I mean, if you say so.
I do. Right, let's go out here and do the thing with the stuff.
Well, hello, MauLer.
Cannon Folderall says, "Drinker, take more drinks. Don't let MauLer beat you." Right, I'm gonna do it now. Okay, hold on.
Oh my God. Are you
Because I had them
crazy?
teed up and ready to go. So, bump me
What
up
number
to
you
9, baby. In fact, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to hammered. You must be at alcohol poisoning. Is that what you've set yourself to now?
Yes, I'm on 16, so yes.
Let's see.
I've got you a hammer,
Update your condition then.
Have you watched Team 4 Stars Helsing Abridged? It's short, sharp, and hilarious. Drinker would love it too with such lines as, "Get that bitch a cannon. Bitches love cannons." Oh God.
They do. I'm reliably informed. Right,
it is true.
I'm going to drunk, so... Good. Alright, back to game. There you go. I only did that because of you, Cannon Folderall. Well done. Thank you.
I may have taken enough damage to earn myself a shot once again.
Do you have
God,
to
now I'm
take
in
like
the
a
lip
double
area.
shot when you like get killed? I don't know what we agreed with that.
Well, since we don't know, I guess there's nothing I can do about that.
Oh my goodness, isn't that convenient?
Oh God. Ooh. Oh wait, why isn't he dead? Is he cheating?
Yes, he's definitely cheating.
Oh! I don't know if you can see it. Look at the way I killed that liquor. That's cool.
Oh, he shot him out of the air.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool. I am going to be honest, right? I feel like I've got the easier playthrough as Leon A versus Claire A.
Why? I have grenade launcher.
Yeah, it's a bit shit. I feel it's got really limited range.
Maybe. It's like your opinion, man. Okay, I remember I did the way I did this was like, will I move it? Yeah. Will I move it down? Yes.
Oh yeah, so you're at 16, aren't you? Is that what you said?
Yeah, but I need to go up another like 2 in a second.
Alright, I'll just put that up. I'll put it up to 18 preemptively. This is ridiculous. You're making a mockery of this whole process.
Well, I disagree. I'm making a perfectory of this process, actually. That's a word, right? Perfectory.
Well,
The tree of
it can be
perfect.
a word if you want it to be.
Oh man. See, this is why I hang out with you. You let words be things.
Meanings are flexible. That's what I've learned from online discourse.
What is meaning, really? What is the meaning of it?
What is word?
So, as a Homer Simpson's quote, he says, "What is matter? Never mind. What is mind? Never matter. No matter." The best part of that is just him going after he says,
Come on, snap out of it.
The man amuses himself, and that's what matters.
Is that the whole, like, when he goes back to college? Or is that a different one?
That's from one of the Tracy Ullman shorts, I'm pretty sure, that joke.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just... For some reason I was thinking about the one where his professor is like, I see a lot of new faces here, but you know what they say, out with the old and in with the nucleus. And like everyone laughs apart from Homer. And he's like, right, well, time to get started. And he like drops his sheet of paper on the floor and Homer's just fucking ending himself. Like, Dougie dropped his paper!
Do you see that jerk? He dropped his notes. The laugh is insane. Out is the old and in with the nucleus. You know, systems is pretty cool.
I took a hit there, so that's 1. So I'm in a boss fight right now.
Wow, losing in a boss fight.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm even going the right way. I gotta start using my bow gun as well. I have no choice. How do I get that moved, the truck, when I'm clear? So I know Leon moves it with Ada, right?
Yeah, so like he'll just move it off screen, then you come back to it.
In which case, I think I've actually done everything I need to do now. No, no, wait. I can open that door, of course. Gimme. Oh, no, wait. This room is filled with horrible demons.
Horrible demon
I don't have
things.
a horrible... I don't know.
Would you say there are terrible demons?
Yeah. Ouch.
Give that man a fucking Oscar.
Alright, we're gonna run it. We're gonna run it, everybody. There's my key card.
Yeah, some Metal Slugger says, with Claire, it's just a matter of knowing the right type of grenade ammo to use on the monsters and to not miss your shots.
Don't die on me.
You can't really miss with Claire because the grenade launcher fires like 3 grenades at once. They kind of spread out.
That one, yeah. That's the thing. I didn't even know that happened, but there was that one moment where I missed twice because I couldn't see what forward looked like from the angle I had.
Right.
I was screwed. Give me the arms, Sturridge.
Right. It's funny as well.
Where did you learn
we're
that?
talking about these little quality of life improvements in RE1, the original. You couldn't actually swap out ammo for the grenade launcher.
Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab.
Well,
I'll go
You
find
had
something
acid
to treat
rounds,
that
you had
wound.
explosive
So
rounds and
just
flame
rest
rounds,
here in
and
the
like if you
meantime.
had some ammo in it, you just had to
I'll
use them up
slow
before you
down
could
these
swap them over.
injuries. Go.
that is terrible.
Save yourself.
It is just bad
I
design.
told you, it's my job to
Yeah,
Joker
we should
Shatton.
sue.
But
Do you think there are new talents in
in
Hollywood
danger
on the
if you
rise
stay
who could be
with
the
me.
next big thing, like Tom
I know
Holland
I've
or
only known
Zendaya?
you for a short period of time.
Please, yeah. I'm so excited for their movies.
With you.
Yeah, new talents,
I
not in
know.
terms of acting,
I'm not
I
capable
wouldn't
of
say,
caring
but
about
directors, yeah, I mean, I've cited guys
I
like
don't
Robert
want to
Eggers
lose
as
you.
being like quite an interesting
leaving this
director. I
place
generally
together.
look forward
Wait
to
here
his
for me. I'll be
movies,
right
so
back.
he'd be a top pick.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, there's not many actors where I'm thinking, oh wow, he's in a new movie? Can't wait to see that.
No, except that drinker guy. When it's like starring Critical Drinker, I'm like, oh man, fuck yeah.
Not many movies say that, but he's choosy with his roles.
For the ones that do. There are too many zombies up here. It's scary. What did you? I keep reading that like it's not a quote, but I swear, eating a woman is wrong.
You should. Well, depends on the context.
It'd be a key word at the end of that sentence to correct it.
Yes.
Where did you learn to flame? On a blog? The Fleems had their chance. General Flumes. Why does General Flumes hate the Fleems? I feel like there's a close connection, you know? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, tell that to General Flume, snapped Fleem.
Oh no. That 1-800-DAG-KEY did an animated version of us reading that out. It was funny as fuck. Gotta cover that on EPAP at some point. Tell that to Don Snaps Dag. It's like, dude, why are you doing this? Don't do that.
Certain moments live in infamy, don't they?
Hell yeah. More pizzazz in that though than in Shelby Oaks. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
More livelihood. Fringy's starting to play mixtape. Oh no, another soul is claimed.
You've done it, MauLer. You've ruined another life.
Why is it always my fault? I didn't do nothing. Leave me be.
Oh, real talk now, real talk.
Save your breath to cool your porridge. Is that a quote that I should know?
I'm not familiar with
Save your breath to cool your porridge. I don't know that one. The first A-root boss is the G embryo implanted in the non-compatible host. For Leon, it's Ben. You see it scamper off as a tadpole before mutating.
Oh,
yeah.
that was the context for it. Yeah, sorry. I was just being a bit retarded there.
Many such cases.
Many such cases, yeah.
Well, if you can't engage with a bit of retardation, really, what's the point in being alive? Like, come on.
I would say so, yeah. You've just got to embrace it a little bit.
I'm gonna drop.
Ooh, well, I take
oh wait, maybe I'll take.
Don't mind if I do.
I'm gonna drop the ammo. I'm gonna keep this machine pistol. Get some use out of it. I got a boss to fight. I'm curious how well this is gonna do. Actually, let's save. Yeah, let's save. Let's save. Savings are good. Saving is a good idea. Yeah. Whoever's idea that was, high five. Saving. Bring me ribbons. So you like Resident Evil 2 more than 3, huh?
Yes, I do. Although I definitely respect 3 for the challenge that it presents. It is a pretty tough game. Play it on hard mode. Yeah, you're in it for a tough battle every time you fight Nemesis. I mean, that is...
And doth thou prefer 2 to 1?
I think I prefer 1. Because I'm a bit of a purist like that, but 2 is very, very good. I just got, like, it's kind of an emotional connection. But yeah, probably
I see.
a stronger connection to 1. What about you?
No, I already said I think 2 is better than 1, but it's like it's the most reasonable. Sort of the technology's improved and their ambitions improved, and they managed to come through on it. Like it's really, really cool, but. It's close though. I really like 1 original, and like I said, remake I still think is better than this.
Yes,
but
I agree.
I'll be very curious because the next one we're doing is going to be RE2 remake.
Yes.
And that one's more controversial.
I mean, I like it overall for like the gameplay style and stuff, but power. Yeah, they left a lot out. The A and B scenarios are kind of a joke in that. Yes, that's frustrating because they could have done it. It's like they rushed it a little. And then, yeah, I know the remake of 3 is like super controversial. You've probably heard all about that.
Yes. Squelchy sounds. Break garbage kid. The big resident monster's gonna get me. Snatch is my favorite Guy Ritchie movie. How about you two? Snatch is my favorite, but Lock, Stock is a very fair pick.
Lock, Stock is really fucking strong.
I love them both. I watch them back to back usually.
Yeah, they complete each other.
What I like about Snatch is the minor infusion of the American shit.
Yes.
In contrast, it's really funny.
Yeah, because
but man, I love both those movies. They're awesome.
Brad Pitt as fucking One Punch Mickey.
Yeah.
That's great. Why the fuck do I want a caravan with no fucking wheels? You like dogs?
Oh, dogs.
And then, like, how it swallows a fucking squeaky ball, and then every time you pat it, it's like squeaking away. It's just such simple stuff, but it's like this constant recurring thing.
Dude, I love Boris. He's funny as fuck as well.
Boris the Blade.
Yeah.
When Vinnie Jones is trying to kill him and he keeps missing.
Bullet Tooth Tony. Who's survived being shot like 1,000,000 times, then he gets killed by a ricochet bullet.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony, come on.
I fucking hate dogs. Come on, Tony, let's get him. Tony. Tony.
But that's the funny thing, because Tony knows all the culture there, but like they teamed up, and I forget the fucking name, but the guy's working with doesn't. So they constantly have like clashes over it. Frankie something fingers, 4 fingers, 5 fingers, something. No. Or am I making that up?
Oh no, that's the other guy from Snatch. That's Benicio del Toro's character.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That whole sequence is amazing.
Dude,
though. You know when they're robbing the bookies and it's like all bets are off, so like there's no money there.
Yeah.
Apart from...
There's no money.
It's just like copper coins, like a bag of coins.
Yeah.
What do you mean, copper fucking coins?
The door doesn't open again, so they have to wait until the fucking driver's just like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Well, no, but he tries to shoot the door and it ricochets and hits the bag of coins and fucking empties it on the ground.
But they think they're trapped, and then the driver just opens it like, is the robbery happening? What's going on? Oh, it's so goofy, I love it. I think you two should start watching Star Trek DS9. DS9 is dense with the kind of character interactions and serialized storytelling you crave. Duet of Season 1 will absolutely get you hooked.
It is superb.
I've been told by everybody that it is the kind of movie that I would love. Show. but
there's a lot of moral questioning in it. It's just, it's very well done. But still, like, it's consistent with the Star Trek universe. It's just their morals and their principles are tested very hard.
Did you see how I just beat this guy? I've never done that before. It's very funny.
Oh, you're just hitting him with the...
Infinitely.
Keep a constant rain of fire going? Like, yeah, it's pretty easy.
Bye-bye. I'm so used to Resident Evil 4 where you kill a big spooky creature that it drops like an awesome bit of treasure. And every time you kill one of this, like, nope. I'm like, oh, please. Alright, go fetch the girl. I was not joking, by the way, because we'll obviously wrap this up in like 20 minutes or so at most, but you're gonna have to probably play another round, because I'm not even out of the precinct yet. Next time.
You just want to play it again?
Well, I mean, you could just wait on the menu if you wanna. It's up to you, but I would recommend it. Wait, where is girl? I forgot the elevator, I think. MauLer really want to loot goblin all the gold coins. I love being a loot goblin. Most early Godzilla movies were mid, but even at their worst, they were at least trying to tell a compelling human story. For sure, yeah. This is why is everyone pretending like the Godzilla X Kong stuff? They're just really bad at writing the human stuff. Whoever's behind it, gotta try again.
Good actors in. That's the fucking annoying thing. They've got guys like Charles Dance there. Like, use him properly. Stop abusing
the amount of movies that hire him as General Man, Leader Man, British Leader Man, and he'll usually say like 5 lines at most.
Yeah.
He does it well, but you know, it'd be nice if he was doing other stuff. Oh snap! RE2, what's next? RE3 or remake of RE2? Remake of RE2 is next.
Yeah, we'll get that.
Which
that'll take.
Where is remake of RE1? Yeah, remake of RE1 is like broad, like 99% approval rating. It seems from RE fans. Remake 2, a little bit more controversial, and then remake 3, hyper controversial, and then remake 4, back to more regular controversial.
Yeah. I think with remake of 4, they did a pretty good job. I'm pretty happy with that overall.
I think so. I have my criticisms, but I think so. When I told my father-in-law about Godzilla -1, he replied, "What? Is he missing a toe or something?" Beef is a real A24 show and is better than the Thunderbolts. You know what? I believe you. I'm gonna say it, Drinker. I think Thunderbolt's not very good.
It's a controversial take. That is a fucking nuclear grade hot take. Oh,
I know.
Right.
Everyone in chat's yelling at me. The all caps have been old.
Oh no.
Have you tried the Scrubs revival? It's gone another season. It doesn't surpass the original, but it's better than I expected. I've heard it's better than everyone expected, which is cool.
Yeah. I watched a few episodes and it's pretty good. Yeah.
Honestly, at this point, I would rather just rewatch the original because I haven't done that in ages before checking that out. I really like the original show. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Do you think you could balance the bizarre, dark, light, and mysterious parts of Batman? Can Matt Reeves? So, you're asking, can Matt Reeves? I mean, Matt Reeves has done a pretty good job with the Batman. There's some mistakes here and there, but he's all right. I think the Batman 2, you might be able to get everything tight. As to whether or not could I, like, well, not something of a challenge I'd like to do with so little familiarity with even creating something like that. But I mean, you know, I'd give it my best shot, I guess. What about you, Drinker? Do you reckon you can make a Batman movie?
I probably could if I was given the time. I would want Gary to be like my sense checker. Like, Gary, comic book man.
We will cast Gary as Batman.
Yeah. Yeah, you need someone who's got that depth of background knowledge, which I don't have. I'm not going to pretend that I do.
Random and Fringy playing mixtape now. You didn't tell him to do this for an EFAB, did you, MauLer? Did you? So, the sequence of events is... Metal played it because someone in his chat asked him to, and he said, no, unless you pay me $500, and they did. And then he told me about that, and I said, lol, you should have charged 1,000. And then people asked me what I would do, and I said 1,000, so I played it. And then I think Joe Danger has been telling everyone he wants everyone to play it, and Fringy and Platoon sort of just agreed. You saw it on the EFAB. That's not my fault, okay? Sorry. I didn't do nothing. And then this Drinker guy, he seems to be saying he'll do it too.
I'll do it just for the shits and giggles.
See, he's a psycho. We have to stop him.
I hate myself.
But yes, I think we can all agree Joe Danger is the one we must destroy. Wait, did I just go backwards? God damn it. There's a zombie in there. What am I to do? I need a knife. A shilling for tenant malfeasance, alternate path. Hell yeah. Oh, the ladder, of course. I knew it. The legs of the ladder is blocked off, you say? That's no good.
It's downright bad,
I
would say.
I feel like I'm supposed to grab something, but I don't know what it is.
Where are you at?
I'm the child, and I'm running around.
Oh, yeah.
So I've never done this before. Chat, what have I... Is there... Oh, hang on. I didn't go to this part of the room yet. Bloop, 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 bloop. Various tools for repairs. What about this? Aha! Oh, I actually thought this was notably strange when I was Leon. I was like, why is this room here and there's this area and there's nothing in it? But
yeah,
now it turns
you can see how the two scenarios have to fold around each other a little bit.
Yeah. Run, small child, run! Oh, what are you doing?
First sections are actually kind of tense, because obviously you don't have any weapons to defend yourself with, so it's like, oh, okay, there's...
Yeah.
You know, there's something...
They should have given her a bazooka. Ha! The medallion! She's taken it! What am I referencing? Drinker, go.
Shit. What is it? Is that a Zack Snyder movie?
Alright. I'll let chat do it, because I know what one person's gonna know that.
So, I will... Oh yeah, so I can do A and B scenarios, and I might as well register my fingerprint here so I can get into the super secret locked room with all the cool stuff in it.
Dude, like 4 different people guessed it in my chat. What about yours?
Let's see. I don't think anyone's getting it here.
Wow. Are they just not true fans? Is that what's happening?
Maybe chat. What's the quote? Where's it from? Help me.
Well, I mean, it's Barbosa in Pirates of the Caribbean when Keira Knightley runs away with the medallion. He's like,
I'm so
kill
sorry.
that bitch. Kill her quick. Bleed her dry. She's a bastard.
I do still love
We don't like her.
That franchise spawned so many memes, but I think Barbosa particularly is just great. When he gets right up
I
close
love
to
him.
the camera,
Every
and he's
rush.
like, agreed. It's a great one.
He's hamming it up completely at a specific level. I give him 10 points, maybe even 11.
Just great.
Well, that's the thing. It's like he, Jack, and Davy Jones all played by legendary actors doing a legendary job.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think it's the bit where he's chasing Johnny Depp around, like in the final duel, and he just like goes "Arr, arr," like as he comes straight towards the camera.
Oh yeah, so much fun.
Yeah.
I don't even think there was a point in me coming down here.
Right,
Gents, take a walk. Do you remember in the third one where I think Jack is giving orders he doesn't agree with, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "No, what are you doing? What are you doing?" I just keep like, going back and forth. Those two as a buddy cop is funny as hell.
Yeah.
I know what you're looking for. You came
When Barbosa's using his telescope and Jack's got like a ridiculously huge one.
This is my husband's legacy.
It's so funny too because the first one is obviously like, this is Barbosa's story and it's done. He died. He's a villain and he got his story. Then it was like, yeah, but he's too popular.
Yeah.
And it's one of the better examples of bringing him back. It didn't piss people off. It was like, yeah, cool. Because it was a different use of him completely, you know?
She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-virus.
Sweet cutscene going
That's a
on.
lie.
No, it's the truth.
Good.
I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about him.
Probably save, actually.
Metal Slugger says, so yeah, Claire spends the majority of the game interacting with and saving Sherry, and Capcom likes to credit Leon now as, quote, the person in Resident Evil 2 she remembers saving her life.
Hey man, she's young, okay? She just didn't know. Oh wait, can I not save in this room?
Fucking dead in it.
Oh wait, there it is.
The classic, like, pipe landed on her head.
That shit was so funny when I first saw it, because I hadn't seen that before.
The self-destruct sequence has
It's so unfortunate, but lucky for Leon, eh?
I mean, it couldn't have come at a better time, yeah.
This sequence may not be aborted.
Perhaps it was the Force that did it.
Proceed to the emergency
It
car
was
at
the will of
bottom
the Force.
platform.
The wheel.
I like the idea that some maintenance guy, like months before, was like, "Yo, Larry, should we tighten up these pipes?" Nah, I'm fine.
Nah, it'll be... Hey MauLer, would you like the $75 Trapper Wolf figure on Amazon? Jesus, $75?
What are you doing?
You know who Trapper Wolf is, don't
You
you?
know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
this is about. So
One of the best
just
characters
hand
in
over
possibly
the
Star Wars
G-virus.
history, I'd say.
Well, of course.
So it's pretty cool. And paying $75 for that, yes, that's the way to spend life.
To leave it
Reasonable.
without me, but you wouldn't listen.
Sadly, it does not come with a cowboy hat. Well, then what's the
Don't
point?
make me shoot you.
You can't do that.
What's the fucking point?
Attitude X says the self-destruct sequence has been activated. That's it. We're into the end game here.
Ada!
Well, I'm a little behind. Some might say a lot behind. And they would be racists if they said that.
Leon,
This kind of bigotry, I can't stand it.
There's just so much of it on the internet. Rampant, you might even say.
Shut up. You're gonna make it.
it's too late.
I was just wondering if it's possible to balance all those elements in a Batman film. I don't want them to ignore or dull the fantastical. I mean, to this day, it feels a lot of Batman fans, I think Gary Naz would stand by this, that they've still not nailed Batman in a film. So,
They've
It's a
nailed
tough
different
one.
facets of it, but they've never, like, you know, brought it together in its entirety.
yeah. Oh, they're gonna make me go all the way back, so I didn't bring the fucking wheel with me. I forgot the wheel.
Not the wheel.
God damn it. Ah! Oh my god. I'm nobody. Leave me alone.
Devastation here. Ada's just flopped to her death.
No.
What are we gonna do, MauLer? We're gonna have to find a way to go on without her.
This.
Oh no! Anyway.
I just checked. Friggy is actually streaming mixtape. That is very funny. I think random's wrapped up. Man, so much pain and misery, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
That's great.
Be the source of someone else's misery.
You're gonna wrap up once you reach the credits, isn't it, for the first run?
I guess so, yeah.
I will, wherever I'm at that point, I'll just save.
That seems
Then,
like a reasonable choice.
yeah. It's sheer perfection.
Oh, I took a hit.
You fool! Dude, that is the one thing I told you not to do.
There's loads of zombies here that I was not expecting.
No!
I've been totally like crushing it in this game as well. Fuck. Right, so that's 2. Okay. Bump me up, baby, so I should be at 11 now.
That sound for a door opening in a science way, I think that's in lots of stuff.
It's great. It's like kind of air rush sound effect. Right, drink a can. Up to 11. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, that's what they meant by the rats being in the... I see what you're saying now.
Yeah, they spread the virus, you see, in the sewers.
Those darned rats.
Can't trust them.
It's just like the bubonic plague.
It's exactly like that. But with even more zombies this time around. Let's do some killing.
5 minutes until detonation.
What was that?
What was that noise?
Listen, guys, never call a dude who's clearly more powerful than you a freak. He'll hurt you even more.
Good advice, yeah.
I think fans were not mad with Barbossa coming back because they established supernatural stuff like that undead exist in the universe. Sure, but you got to run the risk of his death becomes a little less meaningful in the first film if he can just come back. Like, I love that he came back, but his death is really good in the first movie, and it's like, well, he's just going to come back. They tie it to Calypso and stuff to do with the Pirate Lords, which I'm 50-50 on in terms of his story, but, you know. I swear, if we get an EFAP mixtape over an E33 EFAP, my life would be too cruel. Cruel, I say. Well, it's much more likely because everyone's playing mixtape, including Drinker, apparently.
No, I'm not playing it right now.
Right now, look, he's right. Look, that's mixtape. Mixtape turned into a giant flesh dog.
Someone's asking me here. Solomon says, MauLer told me to ask you, how much to get you and him to play Code Veronica? Everyone has their price. I mean,
what?
By the size of things, I would play that 100 times over rather than mixtape.
Yeah, but you already agreed, so you screwed? You're screwed, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, we could perhaps play Code Veronica just as a little curiosity. I mean, it's not like we're in a rush to get this Resident Evil series finished, is it?
Fuck no! I want to take as long as it takes.
Experience all of it.
Evil. The way God intended. Alright, I have control back, and yep, I gotta go back to my storage, fetch the wheel. It feels cruel that they do this. Just put a box next to it.
I know, it's like an added inconvenience that you don't need.
If I were an expert at this game, I'd have remembered. But I am simply not. Do you kill the spiders or you just walk past them? Because I am just getting away with walking past them right now. Yeah.
The chances of hitting you are pretty slim. The tightness of this actually relatively quick.
Leon!
What was your favorite sketch in Little Britain?
Are you okay?
Oh.
Yes, I'm fine.
I kind of like I'm the only gay in the village.
It's
one.
No.
And yeah, the guy in the
I have to
wheelchair is
find
just
my
I don't
brother.
like it.
You're right.
This is
This is just the beginning.
How did you get up there? Well,
What was yours?
I don't know. I guess like the best of all of them hit pretty hard in different ways. I always found the fucking the fat suit ones insanely retarded. I remember watching them with my dad, and he was just like, "What is this?" I don't have a way of explaining this. Okay.
Someone's DB says, when are you playing RE Survivor on PS1? Never, because you can't, and it's horrible. It's not a good game.
Just what a coward would say.
Yeah. So we can skip this. No.
Call me Bubbles, darling. Everybody died.
Well,
You know, I think Fat Fighters was one of the fucking funniest ones as well. Marjorie was such a cunt in the best way. Do you remember when there's this one? I don't know why it sticks in my memory. It just always does. I reference it every once in a while, but it's they're all like having a good day, having a happy time, and they bring in a bunch of food as a celebration or something. And one of them has got there's like a banoffee pie, and she says, "Oh, I made that. It's banoffee pie." And then Matt Lucas just goes, "Oh, I made it. It's banoffee pie." Like, to make fun of it. The thing is, because he's dressed like because he could just randomly get into, because his voice for her was always like Fat Fighters, like a shitty attempt at a woman's voice, but it's always funny if he just goes into the man's voice randomly.
Yeah.
That is a show that one could never be made again by standards of television broadcasting, but secondly couldn't even be made by the people who made it anymore.
No.
Many such cases.
Definitely. It's kind of like The League of Gentlemen. Like that dark comedy sitcom.
Yeah.
Like, again, I don't think you can make stuff like that anymore. Like Papa Lazaro and stuff. You're my life now.
Remember the Prime Minister jokes? Catches about it?
What, in Little Britain?
Yeah, like the Prime Minister's aide and all that shit.
Yeah, I didn't watch it enough to be super familiar with it.
There's only 3 seasons, right? I think. And there's a Vicky Pollard stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you remember that they did like a holiday special or whatever? Where the fuck they went to America?
Fuck's sake.
Give me poison cure.
Let's see what Sam I got here.
I think. So you wrapped then.
Yeah, so I've got to the end. My time was 2:26.
I think I'm going to take a little longer than that, honestly.
I think you might, yeah. That
might just.
time when you got killed, that's absolutely crippled you in this run through.
It sent me back a bit, it did.
Yeah, and then you just got more drunk and belligerent and just disgusting.
Apparently drinking somehow impairs your cognitive abilities. Have you heard about this? Sounds absurd to me.
Heard it might impair your reaction time.
That's stupid. Clearly, it makes you faster. That's what it actually does. But big water wants you to think that it doesn't. You can't trust big water. They're all big liars.
Water, yeah, they're out to get you.
I knew it. What Bat villains have been handled the best and the worst? We're not even necessarily the ones to ask that question, I think, right? We can say which ones we like the most, but if you're asking from a faithful standpoint,
yeah, I don't think I'm well placed to answer.
As far as I know, it's the games that do the best job of representing the villains from their source. But as for movies, I guess Joker's been handled both the best and the worst, and then you get different sort of results with everybody else.
What's this one? I am Jimino says, I'm sure you all get this question all the time, but favorite Resident Evil? So, I think I've gone on record of either saying the original and sometimes or mostly the remake of RE1. It's pretty much the perfect remake and it's improved on the original in every way. So that's probably quintessential Resident Evil for me. But you know what? Resident Evil 2 is pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Mine's 4. 4 is one of my favorite games of all time. I've played it a billion times. I love everything about it. And we'll get to it one day, presumably. It's going to be great.
We will.
It's going to be fun on a bun. 444. High five.
I mean, what's the best way to do this? I mean, do we want to wait until you've had a chance to save and then we'll just end the stream?
I just saved. So I think we're bringing. Let's read some more of these messages. I was thinking while watching the Mango and Go-Gurt, what if Dave makes Trapper Wolf Ahsoka's husband? That would be, even he would know not to do that, I think. But it would be very funny. Will you play Resident Evil Dead Aim? Probably not. Probably not. You can't say EFAP in Super Chats? EFAP? EFAP? Well, I just did, so there we go. Okay. Let me have a look here. I guess are we both about ready to wrap her up, I suppose?
I reckon we are, yeah.
Why don't we, to torture him further, we can send you guys in the old chat to Mr. Fringy, because it's the first time he's streaming on YouTube in actually a decade, I think.
Oh,
the crazy
come on,
bastard.
yeah, you've got to go and get him. Go get him.
So let's see. Where is? How do I even do this? Let's see.
Can we just tell people
I'm gonna raid him.
Go to Fringy Live?
Oh my god. The fool. He hasn't got raiding. Raiding's not even allowed.
Oh.
What an. Hey, well.
Wait a minute, I can just post the link and. Actually, I can't really do that from here. I can only do that with StreamYard.
I mean, I could try and tell him. It's not actually that hard to activate. I think it's in like customization.
Let's just command our audience to go there.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that.
Surely, like, they will do it as a favor to Fringy, who's not streamed on YouTube like ever before, and he's playing like a game that's torturing him. Give him some support and go to his channel. It's Fringy Live, isn't it? That's what it's called.
Let's see here. Yeah, I think he's doing it on his just Fringy, but are we allowed to post links in the old? We can post links because we're the owners of the channel, right? It'll let us. Mwah, ha, ha, ha. I think that shows up. So everyone listening right now, me and Drinker are wrapping up. We'll do a second half to this in 2 weeks.
Where I'll just be kind of standing around in a room, waiting for MauLer to catch up. No, I will play Scenario B or something for as long as I can.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Oh yeah, Wolf is streaming as well. Random Film Talk is streaming as well. So really, you have your pick of the litter. I think Wolf's streaming Half-Life. So it depends on what kind of cringe you want to see. Could be mixtape, could be whatever. But anyway, I'm gonna spam that link. Go check him out. And I guess we'll see you guys next time. But for now, we're gonna say goodbye. Is that right? Are we saying goodbye? Is that happening?
Tell him to go away. Do it. In fact, you do my sign off. You can do it right.
That's all we've got for today. Go away now.